All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is yet another day in paradise. Uh, Wobbly, Tybeck, and Biddy watched in amazement as Cade took care of all of the frog gators down in the lower hold. And so now you guys are back up on top of the ship with Captain Bran. The morning sun is rising over the water, and you're just kind of sailing around the island.
I thought we were in the brig talking to a guy tied up to the mast or something.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You guys want to get your conversation in with Dude. Oh, I forgot it about that. Okay, let's get you back down to the brig. Okay. Oh, nope, not the lifeboats. You guys go back up there.
They just start falling down the stairs.
Yeah. You just take your lifeboat with you just in case. Oh, water, please.
Who are you?
My name is Roger.
Why are you tied up?
This scoundrel is taking me prisoner and stolen my boat.
Roger what?
They call me Roger the Trustworthy.
That's a stupid name.
That's a good
No wonder you're tied up.
I like that one.
Do we have to roll something to see if he was lying about that?
Yeah. You can roll insight, and then also I just like that you guys totally turn into Rocket Raccoon. You know what would be a really kick-ass name?
Checks out for me.
Everyone else is like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, they're like, totally, yeah, Roger the Trustworthy.
Yeah, he seems pretty trustworthy to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Man.
His name is literally the Trustworthy. But Wobbly, you're like, that's exactly what someone who is lying would say. Like Roger the Liar probably would call himself Roger the Trustworthy.
You're probably Roger the Liar that's calling himself Roger the Trustworthy.
What? You dare impugn the trustworthiness and honor of Roger the Trustworthy and Honorable?
I
mean,
do.
So
you're tied up. I mean, I don't know. You're getting all defensive, like you could do something about it.
I do. I still have my pride, sir.
I mean, you're tied up. I don't think you do.
I assure you my pride remains intact. My ship may be stolen, and I may be a prisoner of some scoundrel, but my pride shall never be diminished.
Alright, if this is your ship, what
color is it?
What's in the upper deck?
The upper deck, the captain's wheel?
No, the one above us. There was boxes. What's inside the boxes?
Oh, the boxes. Yeah. You shouldn't know about those.
Wait.
Wait. Are you saying that like
as Roger or as the DM?
No, that's Roger.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, wait, I was like, wait a minute. That's not what I asked.
Answer the man.
I don't know anything about those boxes.
Well, then I guess I don't know anything about someone named Roger the Trustworthy that's tied up to a fucking pole.
Listen, just give me some water, please.
I don't know anything about water.
Do I have water? I don't know if I have water. I have a water skin. Okay. All right. I guess I feel bad for the guy. I'm gonna give him some water.
Are you gonna? You should have said Gerberin.
So Biddy, you try to reach up to give him water, but his hands are shackled above his head, so he can't reach it, and you can't reach his mouth.
All right, Gerber, stand there, and I hop on Gerber's shoulders.
Yep.
And I give him.
Yep.
I give him the water.
So two gnomes in a trench coat, can get up to Roger's mouth. So you give him a little drink of water, and he guzzles it down. He tries anyway, and he like kind of he spits because like he's been nearly dehydrated to death. You can tell, and he's like, oh, thank you. I've been down here for so long. I don't even know what day
How
is
long?
it. I don't even know. What day?
Well,
What day is
how do you
it?
know it's so long?
How do I know it's been long? Because I'm nearly dying of thirst. And,
All right, run it back. What happened? How did he capture your ship?
okay.
I need some information, or I don't think I can trust. Even though you are Roger the Trustworthy.
Roger the Trustworthy. The thing is he cheated me. We were playing a game of Dragon Bones, and he bet a treasure worth more than anything I had against my ship. But he cheated, and he took my ship, and when I tried to stop him, he killed my men and handcuffed me up down here.
What treasure?
The treasure of the lost fabled treasure of Captain Barbosa. Not Barbosa, oh, I just had it earlier. It is Barbarous. Thank you. Barbarous.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Is that the same pirate as the hat that
No.
WoW got? No.
No.
That was like Redbeard or something.
That was Admiral Redbeard.
Oh, right. We never found out what the attunement thing was for his hat.
Ooh, and you would be attuning with it now. So as you attune with your hat, you find that any weapon that you wield, you can just focus on it for a bonus action, and it will deal an additional 1d4 fire damage to anything that you hit it with.
So I have to focus on it every turn?
No. Just as a bonus action. So like if you knock an arrow, you have to like use a bonus action to make it fire. If you are wielding a sword or dagger or whatever, you can just make it fire one time, and then the whole time it'll be fire.
Okay. So like the beginning of an encounter, I can like focus on my daggers
Right.
and make them both fire. Oh,
Right.
that's-
Well, you'd have to do one each turn because you can't do two bonus actions in a turn.
I can't use like my standard action as a bonus action.
You could do that.
That'd be sick.
I say,
It's
all right,
1d
team.
What?
What's that?
It's 1d what?
1d4.
1d4.
1d.
But I mean, it's just a free extra fire damage from wearing an awesome hat that also like acts as a torch and gives you +1 charisma.
It doubles your damage.
Yeah.
Isn't the daggers a D4?
Yeah, dagger's a D4, so you know.
Yeah, so it just straight up gives me the twist. It's sick. I like it.
I'm just saying, it's not the mightiest magic item you guys are gonna find. But it is,
I don't know.
it
I
is
think
cool.
he's pretty OP right now. I think we should all gang up on him.
Not a single one of us could defeat you, so we'll have to gang up on you. Get him, guys!
Roger, I free you. Get him.
I'll just die from Will looking at me.
I say, okay. So I say, all right, guys. group meeting, and I tell everybody to like come over here on this side, so he can't hear us.
What, can't I be involved in the group?
No, shut up. Is this far enough away? Can he hear us from over here?
No, I can't hear you.
Why don't we go upstairs?
Let's move farther up.
Let's move farther back, and we whisper. So, okay, guys, we're pretty beat up, and I don't think we should be picking a fight with Mr. Captain Brand. But what do you think about this guy? You think he's good? You think he's evil? You think he's telling the truth?
I think he's lying about who he is.
Okay. So
there's no way that we could.
But what does everybody else think?
Cade,
I
type
couldn't tell.
Everyone else is like, yeah, he sounds good.
Yeah, so like everybody else thought he sounded like on the level, so like WoW says no, but like everybody else, like to them, they were like, I don't know, he is Roger the Trustworthy.
even though he might be so trustworthy, I don't think we can
I'm telling you, he's lying.
get a fight. Is there any way we can set him free without alerting the captain? And I try to like look over to see if that hole is still in the boat.
Yeah, there's still a hole in the boat.
Okay. So do we want to just accidentally loosen his restraints and have him jump out the side, and then we just go back?
Just leave him in the middle of the sea.
I'm not saying you want to be free. You want to be fucking in the ocean. I don't.
Plan A or Plan B, Krillin?
All right. You know what? We also just took out a gang leader, and I think we're the new tough gang around here. I think we need a new member. To be honest, what do you guys think?
If he's honest with us, I'm okay with it.
All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm like, all right, group meeting, disperse, and then we like throw our hands up and go, yeah, and then we
Yeah.
back, and then we go back. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's all up here. We want fire. Holy shit!
You know, I don't think I like what this bandana is doing to you.
And so I go up, and I guess I'm below him because I'm small. But I hold up my pistol to his chin, and I say, "Listen here, buddy. I believe you, but some of our other people don't believe you. So I'll let you go if you agree to work with us."
Yeah, let's go take out the scoundrel and retake my boat.
Nah. We're too low. We just got into a fight. But we can set you free and meet again at a later date.
Oh,
Do you agree to run? Do you agree to run? And then further listen to our plans in the future? If not, I will hunt you down. And then like Gerber makes like a really scary, terrifying noise to like back me up on it.
Roll for intimidate.
Can I help him by
Yeah,
towering over him?
Yeah, you can like stand there really like,
It's a group intimidation.
yeah, really creepy. And so if you roll above a 10, then he can roll with advantage.
So, does Ty roll first?
Yeah.
All right, Ty roll first.
No,
you fucking
all right. So
useless bat.
dumb meathead. And so now you just roll regular, no advantage. But you still manage to get him, to agree pretty quickly that like, yeah, whatever you say.
But first, I want to know something. What's your real name?
What's your real name? Not your stripper name.
My real name? What do you mean?
You can either tell me, or I can kill you now.
Fine, I'll tell you. It's Kimberly. I just go by Roger because that was my father's name, and I don't know why he let my mom name me Kimberly. It's so embarrassing.
Can I see if see if he's trying to play me
Yeah, you can roll.
or roll insight?
Yeah. No, he's telling you the truth that
Jeez.
he goes by Roger because his real name was Kimberly and he's embarrassed about it.
Okay, Kimberly. I'll call you Roger. Now tell me this: what's in the crate?
We know what's in the crate, don't we?
I don't remember.
It's uniforms from the Navy.
Oh,
And lots of rum.
Rum.
Those were in the bear. All right. So I
your
walk
last
up.
test.
Oh, all right. Keep talking, I guess.
Time flies when you're having rum.
Roger says, "I don't know what's in the crates. I swear."
Is he playing me?
Is he playing me?
Well, you don't need to roll insight again. Just in general, you can tell now that he's telling you the truth. He just wants to get out of here so bad that he'll tell you whatever.
Okay, we can let him go.
All right. Take my dagger. Is he in shackles or is he in?
Yeah, shackles.
Oh.
He-
All right.
Heavy iron chains.
All right. Oh,
My trusty thieves' tools.
wow.
Try to crack it. I mean, why are you gonna swing your big ass sword?
No. I'm just gonna fucking snap them.
Oh. They're iron
Try it
shackles.
Try
Okay, I
it
mean,
till first.
I was
Try it
just
till first.
I was just gonna cut his hands off.
just slide them off his nubs, just whatever.
Yeah, with the broken wrist, the shackles would come right off.
I use my trusty thieves' tools to try and pick the lock.
You
Off his
need like
shackle.
a 20 strength roll to break those.
Okay, so I just
Yeah.
have to roll more than a 2.
Yeah, but picking the lock with his thieves' tools would be a lot easier. And don't forget,
Yeah,
you have
so
you have a macro for it. You just click on your token, and then up at the top you'll see the little wrench, and then you just click the thieves' tools, and then boom.
Huh. Wait, what? I have a macro? Oh, it's in the macro thing?
Yeah. So just you click on your token, and then.
Oh, the tinker?
Oh no, you have thieves. Oh, I thought.
I have thieves' tools. I have proficiency with tinker tools.
he wants some
Hold,
tinker
I
tools.
want tinker tools.
hold on. Let me add your thieves
I think
tools.
I have. See, with
I thought one of you had thieves tools. Never mind. Hold on. Let me add
I
your
do have
thieves.
thieves' tools.
Well, yeah, no. I know what you're saying. Just I thought we had already added it. Hold on. Let me get
I'm
that.
not proficient with any tools. Sorry,
No,
guys.
we couldn't find it at the market. That's another thing I wanted to ask you out of character. How big are you on the whole tools and whatnot, like crafting our own like stuff, and crafting in general? Do you play like by the normal rules or do you
Y-
not?
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
prefer like playing away?
pretty much. Also, are you proficient with the thieves tools?
Yes,
Okay.
it comes with my starter.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so although it is not macroed, now just go to your sheet under skills and click on the D20 next to thieves tools.
Macro. Wait, say that again.
Skills below your skills, you'll find custom skill
Oh,
1 thieves tools.
okay, yeah. Roll
and then just click the d20.
normal.
So this is a really simple lock that you could have picked with like any skeleton key. So picking it with your thieves tools is actually pretty easy, and you just like click it open.
Haha. There you go.
Man.
There you
So
go.
Kimberly is free.
He's the best.
There you go. Wait, are our boats still on the side of the ship? Or are they on top?
Top.
They're on top.
Yeah, some fucking strength monsters in here. Still a whole boat. All right. You wait here by the hole, and when you get the cue, you get away. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, team. Let's go back upstairs.
Shouldn't you be explaining what FAQ is?
Well, I was gonna have Tybeck get angry that we didn't find any healing, and then he's gonna pick up a boat and throw it overboard.
Works for me.
I mean, that was pretty much the only kid. It's like, oh. So we go back up and we're like, Brand, what the fuck? You said there was healing. There was no healing.
Wait, did he? I thought he said don't rummage through my stuff.
He said, well, he's like, yeah, there's something down
Medicine
there.
stuff.
All right. Stop moving. I'll move you guys up as soon as you stop moving.
What if I was to pick up Kimberly?
Take him. What's this?
What's the meaning of this, friend?
Oh, what were you guys doing down there for so long?
You said there was some healing supplies. I didn't find nothing.
Well, I mean, I said there might be some stuff down there.
How do you not know what's on your own ship? What
What
kind of captain are you?
The best.
Pity. And then I kick the post and I go, ah. And then Tybeck
Ah!
Jumps off the ship. Just takes the boat, and jumps off.
Oh, sorry. We're just so angry. You know, we just had this stupid boat just not give us what we wanted. I'm tired. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh, just quick, get that lifeboat. We'll need that later.
We got 8. Fuck it.
Quick,
And
Bill,
I,
go get that lifeboat.
No, I say, I got this. And then I go over here and I sink it. Or pretend to sink it with my shot. Yeah, fake shot.
How does that help? We're not trying to. We're not trying to.
You don't need it, Quick Bill. It's gone. It's dead.
Let it go. Let it go, Bill.
Let it go, Bill. We got 10 more. We don't need it.
Where's their boat? There should be 3 boats here.
No,
'cause
these are the
rest are-
2 we.
Yeah, these are our. Oh, these are the ones we stole. Yeah, these are the ones we stole.
These are the ones we got from the dock. Yeah, and then
We
the other
already
ones
have other boats. We don't.
We
need
got this boat. We got the big boat. We got all these other boats. Fuck this boat. And I
Fuck this boat.
pretend to shoot at the boat. You know, I'm like, there, it's sunk. And then I get all grumpy and go rawr. And then I look over the side to see if
Rawr? Is that literally?
And I just chuck the other boat off now too.
I get all grumpy and I go rawr. Amazing.
And I look over the side to see if Kimberly got the cue.
Kimberly is definitely in the lifeboat and floating away.
Okay. And then I go over here, and I'm like, yeah, a rebellion! And then I see Tyvek throw the other boat off.
What are you guys doing?
Bullets are like chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. And then I go, and I just pass out because I'm so angry.
Quick, Bill,
Me
go
Hey,
go
how
s- go
cute.
see our guests down to their rooms.
There's rooms on this boat. I don't trust your rooms. You got frogagators in the goddamn ship.
They got in through the hole. Go fix the hole.
Give me some tools.
There's tools down in the hold.
You said that about the bed supplies.
You said that about the medicine too. I don't trust you. I'm going to bed. Where's
Alright.
this room?
All right, here. I'll drag you guys to your rooms.
Right.
There's another set of stairs.
That's the ones we already went down.
Yeah,
Is it? I thought
those are
these
the
were.
stairs that you go down. These are the stairs that you go up.
Oh, okay.
And then there's two big areas over here at the bow of the ship. And then back here, this is like the nice captain's room. And then these are your shitty rooms.
All right, I'll take the small one in here.
Don't be shy. Grab a shitty room.
Really-
Throw a hammock up in the main shitty room here.
Probably
Then
gonna need a hammock in the mid-shitty room.
Wobbly just like joins Biddy. He's like, "Oh, you got this room? Cool. Let's bunk."
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
mind. I don't take up a lot of space. Tyvek, lock the door with your body.
You guys
Go over
can
next to
you guys
next to
can
Cade and say, "Purr."
keep the monkeys
I
together.
walk to a different room to sleep.
So we left the monkey somewhere?
You can have the
Where-
monkeys
where-
together.
Where is Simp?
He was on the top of the ship. No, he was in the
Kick
bottom.
his character.
Hey, he was on the bottom with us.
Yeah, I
Team
don't see him
cringe.
right now.
He's right here. I found him. But he's stuck. He's by the stairs. I picked him up
Purr and purr.
on the bottom ship.
Purr, Cade. Purr.
Okay, I see him.
I kick his shins.
He's stuck. I can't get him. Bad monkey, get over here.
I mean, if you're not gonna take care of him, Aaron, I'll take care of him.
No. Me.
Please stop touching my monkey.
Yeah.
Man, I want a monkey.
Right? How come everybody gets a monkey? That seems to be a big part of this game. So,
All right.
no, Simp is
Next
kind
day
of sitting there all like dizzy-eyed. He's got his cross eye going hard right now.
Alright, I'm gonna set up a hammock between this wall and this pillar because I need a lot of space because I'm huge.
Yeah, so roll a I'm going to go with intelligence check to see how well you put your hammock up because that's a lot of weight it's got to hold.
I look at him and I say, "Do you know how to do this?"
Yeah, it can't be that hard.
How many hammocks did you set up in the mountains where you grew up?
I sleep on the mountain floor.
I see he's struggling. Can I help him?
You can. If you roll above a 10, he gets to roll with advantage on his intelligence check. So you have to roll an intelligence unskilled. And then, okay. So Tyvek already rolled, and he rolled high enough to do it. I could do it.
I'm
How
gonna
how
go to a
how how
different
hard
floor.
how hard can this be? And he just like ties it off, and once he realizes that the rope, is a little weak, he goes ahead and just like triple braids the rope, so it's good. You wanna go down?
Yeah. I'm gonna sleep behind these crates.
All the way like over
Whoa!
here.
How did you get down there? You're not supposed to be able to get down there.
Wait, did you just move there by yourself?
She's
Yeah. I
she's
just
just
moved,
like,
put my token in there.
oh no, you're slick. Rin always has the answers. Ah, you can see why you're not supposed to be able to get down there now, right?
Nice and dark.
It's just dark. You can't see anything.
No,
Oh,
I think
okay, cool.
you can go over there,
the
but
lighting's
can't.
gimmicky in there.
I set up a super hammock, by the way.
Is this another deck that we haven't explored yet?
No,
No, we
no,
went down there.
it's a deck that you explored, but because Cade pulled her token on, it didn't have her night vision turned on. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it probably didn't render that she was actually there because
yeah.
it was on a different floor
So-
than she's supposed to be able to access
So
to.
so now.
Oh.
Now that she has her stuff, now Rin can see why she wasn't supposed to be able to access this level without me first, like, being able to get there. Don't give it away or nothing. Just, So you managed to warp your way down into the other level. You speed ran my game. You put a bucket on and and just ran through the door. So now you can
I
see
feel like we should just burn this boat to the ground.
just burn this boat. So this is just I was using this as a holding for these guys. they're not really here, but I was just using this to hold the tokens for now.
Yeah.
Okay, long rest time. Let's go.
There-
I set up
there-
I
there
set
you
up a
go.
hammock.
So now Cade goes down into the lower hold and just curls up on a bunch of boxes that are like kind of perched up high like a cat's nest.
I go sleep next to her.
I kick you in the face.
I like
Rim was only able to get down there with her cat-like feline ability to slip through places.
Yeah. Also, she's so high up on the boxes that she would get to roll stealth for you to even find her.
Okay.
Can we just go to sleep?
You're gonna end up
No.
losing another long rest.
I have
Yeah,
to.
you're gonna-
I have
you're
to
gonna be
find the
exhausted.
cat. It
No,
got
we go
out.
Sleep time.
Feline
Besides-
agility. Yeah.
Besides,
Listen,
anytime you want to find Cade, just go get some milk.
Could get some more fish. Apparently, I'm great at cooking fish.
Yeah. So now everybody's kind of like bunked up and sleeping comfortably, and you guys are resting through the night, and the early morning sun rises, and you guys in the main room there, those windows, they let in the early morning light, which just so happens to be facing east, and you guys can feel the sun just piercing through your eyelids into your eyes. Well, Tybeck, not so much. You got like stony eyelids, so you're actually pretty good. And here, Tybeck, let me fix that for you. Not that. I don't care that you're.
I was
doing-
sideways because I was sleeping.
I know, but here, check this out. There. If you ever want to know which way you're facing, you can have
Oh,
that on.
Sure.
Went from a stone giant to a giant compass.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a stone dial.
Yeah, I'll upload the better looking image for next game, but for now, if you guys need to know which way you're facing, but still want the aesthetics of having your token pointed, correctly, I can turn on facing for you, or you can turn it on yourself with exclamation point facing, no space.
Cool.
Yeah. So, Tyvek, you can sleep pretty soundly as your stone eyelids keep most of the light out, but wow, you're like already almost light sensitive to begin with, and so like the bright sun shining through the window pane just like is piercing into your eyes.
So we went through the night? Or
Yeah. You guys got your long rest here. Let me apply that long rest for you. You guys might be able to see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. It's in the macros as well. So anytime you want to, apply a long rest after a rest, you can just go to the macros or set it wherever.
long rest bar. As part of my long rest as well, I am gonna use my newfound quirky ability called Infuse Item to
Ooh.
infuse my pistol with repeating shot, and as part of that, I'm gonna makeshift a set of goggles of night vision for my good friend Tybeck,
Yeah.
and I say, "Haha! You slept through the night while I was busy crafting," and then I toss him his way, and I say, "Put him on."
What do these do, Biddy?
Put him on and go look in a dark corner.
I mean,
Go sit in timeout.
Go sit in timeout.
Go sit in timeout.
everything's green.
Yeah, they're night vision.
Nice.
Why? Do you want infrared vision instead?
None. I was role playing that my character told Biddy everything's green.
Oh,
As
everything's
in,
green.
what does this mean?
Means you can see in the dark. Like us. You're one of us now.
Well,
You guys
kind
see
of.
green everywhere?
No, they see like a dark black because they have true dark vision, which is like a racial trait. But he was able to craft you goggles of night vision, which function like, kind of like night vision goggles. So you see everything in green. They see everything in like a muted black.
Okay.
But like I
Kind of looks
said,
like they're cathedral windows
they
peering in.
they can be made infrared otherwise as well. Like it's kind of up to Biddy. Do you want them night vision or do you want them infrared?
So, you and your bigness, would you like to see people better or like to see in the dark better?
What's the difference?
Well, one's to see people better. And
I'd be
one's
able to see people.
I mean,
Wouldn't I be able to see people better with either one?
I don't know. I just know that infrared allows you to see people in
The
white.
the difference is one is red and one is green.
Okay, you like red or green better?
Green. We'll stick with this.
Alright, you keep it then. And
Yeah.
I
Yep. So there you go.
look at my new found gun, and I'm like, wow.
Okay. Also, why is it when I click the long rest, it gives up this bunch of red text, and it gives me hit dice for every class?
Yeah, that's just how that is. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
broken. You guys are
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I guess we should go find Cade. And
Oh
I'll
yeah,
go down
she's
here,
sleeping in late as per usual.
and then we go down We kind of know she went downstairs. We don't know where she went downstairs.
Now, I know night vision. Am I gonna get blinded if I wear these during the day? Or are these
No,
like
no.
they just give me night vision
They
and it
just
doesn't
give
give me
you
any side effects?
right, exactly.
Okay, okay.
And then
Well, y'all know where I'm going to look.
I go Cade, and then I have Gerber play the classic morning horns for her, like we did at the end.
Revelry?
Yeah, just.
I'll be like, well, I'll look for her in here, and I
I'm
crack
gonna
open a wine
cover
barrel and
my
start drinking.
ears and hide.
Have it play the Meow Mix song.
Just drinking. I can't see her this wine bottle yet, but she might
Oh,
be
y'all
here.
are finding me.
Meow 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 meow.
Yeah,
meow,
Okay.
you're just polishing off a whole barrel of wine.
meow 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 meow. And I say, disperse, boys, and then I have like Gerber go this way, and then Simp go this
Simp runs right up
Simp.
to her
way.
and starts like nuzzling with you, Cade.
I push him off the box.
Say
Me
Simp.
too.
You got Sim to do stuff for you. I thought it was only there for WoW.
I'm like, oh, cuddle corner. Norms are
Yeah.
known for cuddle corners.
We
and
all
then I
get on
go over there.
Ren, and we all take off our clothes.
Before you can get too close, she leaps with cat-like reflexes off of the boxes, leaving all of you stuck up there having to climb down while she casually makes her way wherever the hell she's going.
I climb down really fast, and I just
Drop.
come up to her, and I get on top of her, and I say, "Purr."
Stepping
down the-
cringe.
I put down the
Making
barrel
me
and say, guess she was in this one. I'll move on to the next one.
As you're about to open the next barrel, they all start to come around the corner.
Oh, you guys found her. Guess she wasn't in these wine bottles. Damn.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
all
found
right,
her. She's right here. Sorry, we were,
all
kissing.
right, guys, we have a busy day ahead of us. Let's get going. And then we like go upstairs. This way. Oh, that's downstairs.
I can't tell. This looks like a table.
Your
Cade,
face.
I can see now, Cade.
Oh,
I don't need torches. Everything's green.
I flip over Bird to make sure he can see.
Flip over what?
She gave you a middle
I use
finger.
a metal
Oh.
finger.
Is this the top?
I think it's kind of the top.
Oh no,
Yeah,
sorry.
it is the-
that was what. Yeah, it's kind of the top. Like this floor right here looks up at the top, but if you're going to the top, then here I'll move you one over.
Yeah, because these are just like the place where the steering wheel is. I don't see the stair. Oh, stairs down there here.
Yeah, so like when you're looking at this part of the map, it's the
I
same.
see.
It's the same as the other one that you were on, and then the stairs down, you have to go into the rooms, which are right under here. And then this is a stairs up. This stairs up takes you up to this platform, which is above the rooms you were just in, which is where the captain's wheel and all that is.
I'm
Just-
like,
Didn't put this one on its separate floor. I see. This little room. Didn't get its own room.
Oh yeah. No, there's not its own little thing for that one, unfortunately, either. I don't even
Alright,
honestly know what the hell that is. Like,
Time to go ashore, boys.
I say, good morrow, Captain. Where we be?
That boat doesn't exist.
we
Yeah.
That's gone.
yeah, that boat's done been gone.
Oh.
We be circling around Paradise Island. You said you got into some trouble and we're trying to avoid trouble.
Oh, yes. Ah, you know the island pretty well, yes?
Good old Captain Brand looking out for us.
I told you I'm a stand-up guy.
You know the island well, right? You've been here for a few months. Yes.
I'm off and on, you know.
Oh. And I look over at Kate and I say, "How long have you been here?"
Actually, how long has my character been here?
That's kind of up to you. Like at least, you know, sometime, you know, but the exact length is kind of up to you.
I'd say about a month.
Ah, so do you guys happen to know the landscape per se?
Yeah, it's an island.
Yes, but like, are there little sections for villages? You know,
Oh, there's no villages. There's
housing.
just the beach with all of the, you know, people who stay at the inn, and the shipwrecked sailor is the tavern, and you know, then there's a couple places that are like just little shanties, you know, but
What about caves? Is there any caves on this island?
there is like one area of the beach that has like a cave going down, but like they're all flooded.
I see. Okay then. Onto the land we go. Take us in as close as you can get, please.
Some of us are going to be swimming. It would seem.
Hey, you carry me on your back. You my boat now. I gave you night vision. You're my boat.
Wait, do we have no boats to get back to the island now?
That's why I said it's
Then
close.
we've got our other boats.
No, I tossed that one in. I tossed this one in too.
I went overboard and went through everything in.
Okay, so Captain Brand says, I can bring you ashore just fine, but are you sure that's safe?
As safe as my lily-livered liver lover. You scallywag, you. Now, get us to that shore, you guy. And then I like nudge his arm.
Oh, is that the lifeboat spot?
It's the storage area.
I don't know. It seems to fit him. So
So is he gonna take us? Yeah.
well, I mean, I'm not keeping you prisoner, so I'll take you to the shore. It's just from what you guys were telling me, it seems as though you're probably gonna be looking at some trouble.
Hey,
As long as we stay clear from that side of the island, we should be fine.
you don't even know what trouble is. Trouble. is my
Did we
middle
tell him what the trouble was, or did we just tell him what we were in trouble?
We really got really angry because we needed medical supplies. We're like, we had trouble.
name.
Now
We
the
just
ship
needed time to rest up.
Yeah, we just need time to rest up. So he doesn't know what happened.
Why are you moving Simp around?
Sim's wandering.
Stop
Wait.
touching my monkey.
Wait, are you able to move that, Rin?
No, I don't. Oh, I can, but I'm not.
Wait, who's moving it? Ty. God damn it.
Everybody's been given access to Simp.
Take everyone's access away. That's my
Take everyone's access away. Make him
I mean,
stop
you could
touching
take
my
everyone's
monkey.
access, and
Simp restricted access.
I could
only.
still do this, and then I could always have access to moves.
Yeah. As long as he's a thing that exists, Ty can always pick him up.
Why does Ty have this power?
He doesn't.
I don't really need this power anymore. It was so I could place torches and move them around with me, but I don't really need it now. It'll be just there to, like, on the odd time when I find another barrel, I'll pick up the barrel and bring it around with. Wish I could pick this up. take the cannon with me. My own firepower.
You can't take the cannon?
All right.
Oh wait, can I? Yeah, no, I can't pick it up with the pickup menu.
Huh.
Maybe I need to investigate it first.
I'm pretty sure you should be able to pick it up, but
Yeah, I just had to investigate it.
All right. So we're going to shore.
Tybeck, please give me my cannon back.
Aw. This
I wanted
bug-eyed, just stone giant, just carrying around your cannon like it's a toy.
I just wanted his pistol like all of you guys. I mean, I saw Biddy try for like 3 days to get a pistol. I want one now too.
All right.
This is just for me.
So now he gets you back onto the beach.
Yeah,
Perfect.
the beach.
Where are we? Oh, we're
Oh, we're on this beach. Look, it's my campfire. Still there with the remains of Mr. Pinchy.
crab carcass. Seagulls
Oh, I
looking at
can't
it.
see.
Mr. Pinchy lived.
Oh, I can investigate stuff here.
Ah,
Nothing to investigate.
I can't see
Uh,
anything.
It's recalculating spleens.
um,
Oh,
Oh, no.
we don't.
If
we
I
don't need that. Just take it out. We don't need
If-
that.
if I had randomly investigated the tree that Simp was in before that happened, where he got knocked down of the tree, would that have triggered that?
Yes.
Like, could I have seen it? Okay.
Yes.
Is that why you didn't tell us about the investigation until after that scene?
Yes.
Okay.
Where'd I go?
Where did you go?
I got deleted.
Oh, we're all getting moved. Except for Cade. Oh, nope. My campfire's gone.
Cleaning up the beach.
You can run, but you can't hide, Kate.
I don't know what happened.
Try running from me. I'm the DM.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
She was just running down the beach. I'm like scrolling, trying to catch her.
I didn't know I couldn't see anything.
It's all good. All right. So now you guys are on shore. The ship is parked somewhere off the beach here, so you swam ashore.
Perfect. I look around. Do we know which way our new friend went?
Friend? What friend?
I already forgot his name. Mr.
Vernon?
Truthful.
How could you forget
Kimberly.
Roger the trustworthy
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
It's Kimberly the we don't trust him at all.
I don't trust him at all.
Except I do trust him, but I don't, because my character likes Bran.
Bran is
So he's like-
awesome.
He's like, these things can't be true, but your words sound so true.
So what do you guys do? You're back on the beach.
Well, I asked if we knew which way our new friend went.
Yeah. No.
Do we
There's.
know?
I mean, like which way he went originally, but like from there, who knows? Did he go to the island, or what did he do?
Okay. And then which direction is the town
I think it's
from this?
west of us.
Yeah, away from the water.
Okay, is it on the south side of the island, the west side of the island? Is it in the central? Is it in the north side of the island?
It's in the south central, the baddest part of town.
All
And
right.
and if you guys want to go to the shipwreck sailor, I can just put you there.
I would like to explore the northwest side of the island. Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. Or-
Without Captain
Okay. How about this? Let's search for an open, deserted clearing with no shanties, and or little cove.
Yeah.
That way, you don't have to keep switching it around. Make it easy on everybody.
Well, it's all good. Like wherever you guys want to go, like
Okay.
I'm
So-
prepared for whatever needs to happen.
All right, northwest side of the island, away from what we know is the bad area.
Okay.
To search for a nice secluded area.
Okay.
See you, Brand. We're on away. And then, like, we all walk away.
Brad says,
Sure.
"Wait, do you not want me to come with you?"
We might need you at the inn for some backup later on in case things get hasty. But right now, we're just going to be wandering around. I don't want your glorious captain feet to get tired. Just go wait for us there, and I, like, toss him 5 gold, have a drink on me.
Okay.
We'll have a few rounds when we meet next.
He just, okay.
Well, you know what's he gonna say? You know. All right. So just give me one tick of a second to get this handled.
Oh. Oh, every bone in my body's cracking. It feels so good. Oh, I'm gonna get
Gross.
some nice arthritis.
Some lovely arthritis.
Or it'd be the tastiest of arthritis. Oh, yummy. I like how there's just a stain in the top left. There's a murder.
There's a what?
There's a blood stain in the top left.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Didn't we want to go without Captain Brand?
Damn, you're observant.
I have it zoomed out. I'm like, where are we at?
Yeah, I usually zoom out of the map real quick too.
It's also all green, and there's just a bright red speck on my screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought I cleaned up all the blood quick before I brought you here. Pay no attention to that. Nobody got killed here. I swear.
Yeah, just pour some bleach on it.
Wild animals.
I just brought Captain Bran along in case I wanted to be able to see with him, but I guess he just walks away slowly. Oh, okay, guys.
I mean, I gave him 5 gold. He should be happy. Drinks on me.
All right. So as you guys walk further and further into the island, away from the water, it becomes a tropical jungle.
Ooh, yummy. And I say, this looks like the perfect spot where we need to go. And then I say, all right, guys, which way do you want to go? Left or right? Where's our
Point
ranger?
to the
What a-
top of this hill.
What a shitty ranger! Not even leading us through the land.
I mean, I don't know this land.
I go this way.
Just
You're a
over
ranger.
here to your left is a rock, and to your right is another rock.
Yeah, but you're our best scout.
I love that. Like, this is literally in character. Like, over here you'll see a fucking rock. Over here,
I don't know what
oh
else you
look,
want.
it's another rock. Here's a fern.
I'm gonna go up this hill.
Yeah, I like.
All right,
the-
and as you're going up that hill, roll for perception.
Perception. A one.
You do not. Oh, Cade. 19. There we go. So, Cade, you see some prints in the ground, and they are leading up this hill. Something has been this way very recently, and it has massive hooves.
Gonna
What'd you
point to
find?
him.
What'd you find?
I say, I think I've seen these before, and I like try to remember back in all my sagey days about reading about animals.
I'll just
So
shortcut up
try
the hill
and identify what the animal was.
by climbing up the hill instead of going around.
Yeah, so roll your knowledge nature to see if you can remember what kind of animal it is, or survival. Either one will do.
Oh,
Or something I would see in the mountains.
So Biddy, as you're studying them, you say, these are cloven hooves. That means it's probably a giant boar.
piggy.
I say, uh-oh. And I say, maybe we shouldn't go this way.
Oh, I think we're rolling. It's turned for us.
All right, who has advantage or proficiency in animal husbandry?
Husbandry?
Or animal handling.
What are you trying to do here?
It's fucking from Sim 6.
No, listen, I'm just saying that, like, you know, there's a big difference between animal handling and animal husbandry, and, like, whatever you're trying to do with this boar, I want it to be very, clear.
I'm gonna beat his bacon, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean, if you're
I-
wanting animal handling, WoW is probably the only one to do that.
Why?
'Cause it seems you have the highest wisdom.
+4, but
So the boar may not have noticed you just yet. What do you guys want to do?
guys, we don't have time for this. We need to find our clear. And I walk back down.
Just
But think
Wait,
of
wait,
the
wait, wait.
battle.
You say that to these guys?
Yeah. Say, guys, we don't have time for this.
The boar hears you
oh, I can hear it.
and squeals loudly as it senses something entering its territory, but is also a very fat and lazy pig.
I didn't say I yelled it.
You don't have to yell it.
I can hear you. He's got boar-like hearing.
Yeah,
It's an animal. It has ears.
he has the eyes of a boar and the ears of a boar.
Jeez, you
No,
rolled a 1.
like a ball.
You rolled a 1 and still got a 6. Oh,
Yeah, her fucking dex is 5.
I gotta like struggle to get 10.
I
Great.
go this way. How steep is this little dock right here?
This little, don't be fooled. That's like sheer vertical. You're looking straight down at it, so it only takes up about 5 feet of space when you're looking at it flat like we are. But if you looked at it from up and down, that's probably like a 20-foot cliff.
Oh, I meant like right here. If Cade's big icon wasn't in my way.
Oh, that little.
Yeah,
Was
that's where
there-
I'm at now.
Was this not climbing up? Was this climbing down?
Yeah, you're climbing up.
Okay, so he's on like a mountain. Okay.
Yeah, he's up at the top
Well,
of the
a hill.
hill. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a tall place so we can look around easily.
exactly. You guys should just always listen to Rin.
And I'll put Rin up on my shoulders and even higher. Get like 30 feet in the air.
How tall is this little dip right here?
Yeah, so right in front of Cade, that's like maybe 2.5 feet.
Can I use it as like cover? You know, like just aim at him. And be like,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. So I look at him and I say,
Oh wait,
Well-
but he is behind a bunch of brush, so he still has cover.
"Well," I say,
Are any of those trees?
Some of them
Okay.
are trees, some of them are shrubs, and so I'm just ruling that you can see him, but he does have cover. That just means he has plus to his armor class.
say, "All right, time to clear some cover," and I just start blasting his way. And I go, "Yeah." And then I
Your
like,
first
retreat.
shot misses badly. Oh, also, I need to measure how far that is. Okay, you're good.
I was like, usually squares are like 5 feet. I'm like, this is a big mountain.
Yeah. No.
Is
You have repeating shot on, so are you gonna?
Well, am I allowed to do like a bonus attack
What?
with that? So
What?
do you not know? So
Hold
what
on.
repeating shot does
shot,
is
+1 bonus to attack and damage when it is used to make a range attack, and it ignores the loading property if it has it. Got it.
so I just don't have to use ammo anymore.
Yep. Well, you still have to use the ammo. It just
It
It-
makes magical ammo.
it makes magical ammo. Oh,
Yeah.
stupid, ridiculous. Is that your is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll go this way. I'm stuck on the fucking compass thing. I'm moving back this way a little bit, to hide behind this wall, and then I'm ending it.
Okay.
is attack of opportunity? Is that a bonus or a reaction?
That's reaction.
Reaction.
Okay. Then I will rage up.
So remember, just click on your token, click on rage.
I'll run up here, and I will.
Because see, now it sets your melee damage to 2 for
Oh, you fixed it. Great.
Yeah, and then if you hit end rage, it sets it to 0.
Okay.
So now we have to rage again. But now you also need to add 1 more rage because I used up another rage.
Okay.
In your rage, you attack the giant boar. I'm not sure if you hit it. Let me double check its armor class.
Big boy damage right there.
Yeah, you swing at the boar and connect with your great sword into its thick hide, dealing 14 damage to it. But the boar takes it and squeals and looks like it's about to attack you back.
All right.
scream at the boar, "Hey, don't do that!" Let's see. Okay. I'll run up to the boar, and I jump at its face, pulling my daggers out in midair, and I stab the boar.
All right, roll 6 athletics checks. You have to make
Y-
at least 20.
Yeah,
All of them.
all of that is all good and all of that. The only thing is, you jump at its face, the place where those giant razor sharp tusks are.
Jump at its non-lethal face.
It's butt. It just goes all the way around the mountain.
I jump at somewhere that's. I jump at it, just not dead.
Okay, so
I don't know which way it's facing. Is it facing towards Tyvek?
yeah. So,
So like as Tyvek hits it, I like run around Tyvek, and it's like getting ready to hit Tyvek, and I just like come around from behind him and jump and like stab myself and like jump and stab in this like the side of its face with my 2 daggers.
yeah. So as you try to jump at the giant boar and stab it, you can't like, get close enough to it to like jump on it or anything, but you do manage to stab it twice right in its thick neck muscles, dealing a total of 13 damage, and it kind of just turns towards you like now you're its target.
I point at it. That's it. I just keep pointing.
All right, it's Gerber's turn to shine. He's tired of getting beaten up. I go Gerber, and then he like jumps over me. On top of
I like how Gerber's become from an inanimate, just like not real like
he has a bite option. I'm gonna use it.
That's it. Like I'm just gonna give you Gerber so that like all of your things are right there and easy access to use. And then he's getting targeted. He's now getting his own initiatives. And
Gerber like jumps off a tie and jumps at the boar's also. And, like
So
bites
uses
it in
tie as
the
a
eyeball.
springboard.
Yeah, goes and then like tries to jump on top of the boar from this
And just
main
ride it.
and smacking it like the Planet of the Apes movie, which is like
looks back at Simp and be like, "Yeah, what you gonna do?"
Who's the top monkey now?
Hasn't been trained yet. Simp hasn't been trained yet.
does one thing.
Nice.
It dies.
It's okay, I can fix him, but he's going in.
Got just add some diamond tipped teeth to him.
He didn't bite him. He started punching him.
Oh,
I'm gonna stab it.
I moved up in a position so that if it charged and went for anybody else, I could attack it.
And
And now everybody just runs.
That's why I stayed behind cover. I'm tired of getting hit.
Guess I'm not tanking this boar anymore.
Cade, always efficient, races in with her rapier and wonders why you boys are playing with this animal as she
We loosed it up for her.
as she faints one way and the boar tries to gore with its tusks, and then she stabs it right through the eye with her rapier, bringing it to the ground dead.
Bacon.
Gerber makes a nice wolf sound as he is dominant in this battle.
Yes, it was the 1 point of damage that Gerber did. That
Gerber doesn't know. He just knows he went in.
without
It was a
that 1
delayed
point, it was all over.
Omayo wa shinderu. You're already dead. And he just explodes.
So yeah, Cade, once again, you had to save these guys.
Same shit.
Gerber MVP.
I say, good job, Cade. You did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up a tree so I
All
can
right.
look around better.
Um,
I also am gonna climb a tree so I can look around better.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna yank WoW down the tree. Climb a
No.
different tree. Climb a
He al-
different tree.
He also climbs up the tree. Everybody's just climbing up this tree. It's like hanging over, slightly bending. Like,
I was like sitting on the tree and it's just like it's bent all the way over to the ground. Then he gets off and it flings all of us across the map.
Yes, I like that.
Well, wow, Biddy, you wanted to know why there was that blood stain on the other side of the map.
Okay, can I see if there's like any cave openings visible?
Eh,
Same.
Any what's?
Cave
Cave
opening.
Oh,
openings?
cave openings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to look, but like there's just a constant cover of canopy. You know, like it looks like jungle everywhere,
Hmm.
like everywhere.
Uh, um, does jungle count as forest?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Gonna use your ranger abilities to just know the forest.
My intelligence and wisdom checks related to my favorite terrain are doubled.
Cool.
Because a ranger can never be lost.
Yeah. And after an hour of traveling, I can't be lost. I can't be slowed by difficult terrain.
And there's a lot of crocodile spliced animals in this.
Cockatoo.
Since you investigated it, I figured you might as well see it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Cade, you would be familiar with these. They're kind of like a cross between hummingbirds and uh like scorpions. Like they're pretty and not really necessarily dangerous, but like you don't want to like accidentally step on one or nothing.
Hmm.
I asked Simp. Hey, Simp, can you lead me to a cave?
we already know that there was.
Simp stares at you and his eye is just kind of like going cross and he just kind of looks at you.
I say, oh, okay. So I'm like, wait, guys, and then I want to do it like a quick run around to see how secure this like little top hill is. And I say, is this looks pretty good? And then I say, I want to look at what we got from the captain. and I pull out a map, like jeweled telescope thing,
Mhm.
and then the journal.
Okay. So
Uh,
which one would you like to take a look at first?
I wanna read the journal to see if it tells anything about the map or the telescope thingy, so I don't have to sit here and cast anything I don't need.
Yeah. Okay. So you sit down to read the journal, and the first thing you realize is that this is a highly detailed journal, and it is going to take you an entire long rest just to read it, if not more. You know, you're going to be up half the night reading.
I'm a sage. I've read books for a living. Can I do some
That's fun.
pure reading? Can I like get the gist of what it says?
You can spend the night reading, and then while you're reading, I can like search around the surrounding area and just like see, just like get a lay of the land. That it'll give me time to be accustomed to the area.
Okay, I say, well, this is long. I hate this. And then I like look over at the magnifying telescope thing and I cast identify on it or a ritual. Where is it?
And in the meantime, I roll for stealth to be
Okay.
all stealthy sauce.
Uh-huh.
And I just kind of like start slowly moving through the surrounding area,
Okay.
kind of being perceptive and shit,
Yeah.
just looking around everywhere.
So before you get too much farther, just wait right there, and we're going to handle
Hmm.
the identify, and then we'll handle what happens as you're stealthing your way around.
I'm gonna come with them. Oh no, I'm just gonna watch from up here because I can see them.
Yeah. All right, so Biddy, as you cast identify on the magnifying glass, you can tell that this magnifying glass has a special divination property to it, to where instead of showing you what is directly, in front of the telescope, and making it appear closer, instead you can look through the telescope and see events from the past that have occurred wherever you're looking. So it's like literally like a window into the past. The only downside is that there's a whole lot of past, and there's a very specific attunement required to be able to look exactly where you want. And since you only get so many attunement slots, it's not really an item you want to keep attuned to you constantly. And so basically, like, you have to wait 24 hours every time you want to use it. Not right now because you don't have any other items, so you might as well just leave it always attuned, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can I test it out now? Can I see
Yeah.
what happened on the hill?
Oh yeah, but you won't be able to control how long ago it was or anything like that. So you just
I'm just curious. I'm just like, oh, what the heck is this? And I like put it up
yeah.
to my eye and I start looking around.
Yeah, and so as you're looking around, you see a scene, and you don't know how long ago this was, but on top of this very hill, there was an altar set up, and a humanoid at the very least is sacrificing a lesser ape of some kind. It looks like a Neanderthal man, and this humanoid is preparing them, and then brings a rock down on their head repeatedly until they die.
Hot. Okay. Is there still an altar here, or is it long gone? Is it just overgrown now?
I don't know. Are you going to investigate around and see if you can find one?
Oh, I thought we kind of just ran around this thing. I thought we would see him. Okay. And Okay, so I describe what I'm seeing to my friends that are up here still. I say, "Wow, guys, there used to be an altar of some kind around here, and I just saw somebody get domed with a rock. Like it's actually wow." And I look down. I'm like, "That was gruesome." And then I remember me stabbing the captain in the eye. I'm like, "Oh wait, never mind." And then I go, and then I go and I do some investigating.
Yeah, so as you're digging through the underbrush here, you do indeed find like a large flat stone that most of it has been broken away and crumbled into dust and pebbles, but there is a like portion of the altar left. It's been overgrown and you have to hack through the weeds and plants to get to it, but you can finally see the stone, and indeed this is where the altar was.
All right. Is there anything left here?
No,
Or
just
do I,
just
it's just
a
stone
quarter
slab?
of the stone slab, but the stone slab itself is some kind of fine uh you know marble of some kind.
I tell Tybeck and I look at him and I say, "Strong man, attempt to lift this."
While I was trying to rip off the boar tusks, you get me to do that?
What do we need with boar tusks?
Could use them in traps.
Either that, or we could sell them or collect
I mean,
something
I
on.
don't care.
Bacon.
You gonna eat the boar tusk as bacon?
No, of course. Bacon.
Tybeck just wants the tusks. He doesn't feel he needs to explain himself.
What are we gonna do with boar tusks?
I say,
Bacon.
"Hey, I'll take those goggles away. Lift now,
Alright.
or attempt to lift now."
All right, so you're going to need to roll a strength check because this is like a slab of solid marble. So even though you're crazy strong, it's not something you can just easily lift. Never mind, it's something you can easily lift.
And I say, "Perfect." And then you can put it down and go back to what you're doing.
Now I will rip off these boar tusks.
However, roll perception, Biddy.
Oh,
All right, you fail to notice that underneath the slab was some hidden something.
all right. Well, I failed. So, Tybeck, did you see it?
No, he did not. He was busy lifting up the slab and couldn't see past it because even though it's only a quarter of the sacrificial slab, that's still a pretty big, chunk of rock there.
Cade's over there. Simp's over there. Either of them see it?
Nope.
Cade was watching you,
Cade's watching
or
for
drooling over bacon.
yeah, wobbly, and Simp is cross-eyed sitting on the ground just kind of like
Why do you insist that my monkey is like retarded?
It's
It's
not-
brain damaged him.
first of all, like being cross-eyed doesn't have anything to do with any of that, and like second of all, like this is a day or two out from getting bonked on the head. He's not
Cross-eyed,
feeling.
he's just confused.
Yeah, he's just give him a little bit. He got a concussion, man.
It's been several days.
Yeah,
You
well,
just tried to speak. You just tried to speak to the monkey in English, and he's like, "That's not monkey."
What about Gerber there?
Gerber's not a monkey.
Gerber-
I think she was asking if he saw it.
Me.
Oh. No, Gerber's still celebrating killing the boar.
Yeah,
Give Gerber.
See, I gotta rip these tusks off and give them to you so you can manufacture them on the Gerber. So when he punches with boar tusks.
Okay.
No, please
They
make
come out
him
of his hands like
make him
Wolverine.
a saber-toothed monkey.
Oh, cut off the tips and then just like stick it onto his man. Ooh. I'm pretty sure these tusks are as big as Gerber.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to
They're
walk.
they're big. They're literally bigger than Gerber.
All right.
That's my check to rip off these.
Oh no, you can just rip them off.
Oh, okay.
I say, well, is anyone hungry? Are we gonna cook this up, or do you want to continue exploring and whatnot?
And whatnot.
I don't. I have to speak to them like they're simpletons.
Well, you gotta do my thing.
Oh, I know. Don't worry.
I mean, we didn't really eat on our long rest. Let's quit skin this guy out,
All right, get him up.
and then cut out some flank. Give this cat some bacon.
All right. So as you guys are going about that, Wobbly is still like kind of stealthily sneaking around and seeing, what he can find here. And as you do so, you notice that you're not the only thing stealthing around. Something else is casting a shadow, but it's like an off shadow.
Oh.
How is it that you get wander off and do something?
Does it
every
notice
time?
me?
You don't know if it's noticed you yet.
All right. I perceive if it's noticed.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll insight to see if you can tell if it's noticed you.
Oh, okay. I was joking, but okay.
You
It's
can
noticed.
tell that it hasn't quite noticed you and appears to be stalking the cockatoo that is flying in the bush near you.
I just sit motionless and wait.
It leaps to get the cockatoo, but at the last second smells you or sees you or something and cuts off its attack and rears back in a defensive position and roars, trying to scare you away.
I
It's
roar back.
I ready my bow.
I roar
That
back
was
like
once in a
super
while.
loud though. Can I try and intimidate it?
I mean, you can, but it's even if you roll a natural 20, it's not just going to run away.
Well, I roar to try and intimidate it before whenever it roars at me. And then I roll initiative because that's what you want.
Well, it's just that like you're not in a form that is frightening enough to it. It's large and fights, other
In charge.
jungle stuff. Yeah, and like you're a humanoid, so
Okay, so instead of roaring, here's what I do. When it roars at me, I just kind of put the hat on my head to where it kind of lights me up. And then I concentrate. And when I pull both my daggers out and concentrate and light them both on fire.
yep.
And then I just look at it. That's my intimidation.
That works a lot better, and now it's a little intimidated about just attacking you. I.e., it takes disadvantage on attacks against you.
Yeah. And that's all before my turn, right?
No, that would be your turn.
Oh,
now.
that is my turn. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, then that's all I do.
Gerber hears the roar. Sees WoW, flaming bright, and he's like, "Help!" Goes this way. He uses his monkey reflexes to climb down and end right here.
Yeah, yeah. So Gerber can climb down pretty easily and end at the bottom.
Oh fuck! Wait,
How far down is this?
20 feet.
Yeah.
In total, that would be about 40 to 50 feet.
can I have also used my move action as a bonus action
Yes.
and taken just like 3 bonus actions?
Yes.
3. I didn't know that. Damn it.
I'ma shoot it.
I think your
That's my
move action doesn't
shoot.
count as an action, like a bonus or a.
Oh, you're
Fire.
right. You're right. The move action is just about movement.
Oh, so I couldn't have.
No, only
Okay,
the
okay,
standard
okay.
action can be cashed in for. And as you launch your longbow at the displacer beast, the first thing that you notice is that its image kind of shimmers and flickers. It's not exactly in the square that it appears to be, and it's like a trick of the light, like a fish under the water. So if it is hit by an attack, attack rolls have disadvantage, so you have to roll again to see if you actually hit. And yeah, don't forget, attack rolls have disadvantage against it. You managed to hit it anyway, I think. I just looked at the AC and now I forget already. Yep, you managed to hit it anyway, which disrupts its ability until its next turn. So anyone this trait is disrupted until the end of its next turn. So anybody who would attack in between now and then wouldn't have disadvantage except for its turn is next. So
Nope. I've done all I could.
you still hit it with an arrow and disrupted its displacement ability.
Eat.
The displacer beast launches itself at Wabully, still, nervous and taking disadvantage on the attack, but it's now been attacked and has no choice but to defend itself.
Yeah, no, that don't hit. I mean, it's also got a roll disadvantage.
It did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other one would have hit you totally.
Oh.
Oh, we don't get to see that.
Sure you do. Hover over the 8 versus AC.
Oh,
is it 2 or a 16?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
okay, I see.
There's no way I get down there without hurting myself, right? That 40 feet would hurt.
Well, I mean, would you?
It's 40
Oh, well,
Would you jump,
without
would you
like
jump
rolling like.
off of a 4-story building?
If I was a Goliath, maybe.
Yeah, well then give her.
I do have like great athletics.
Roll your athletics and jump off there. You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
All right. Well, we're going down.
Have you ever seen
All right.
the video where like a mouse falls off the Empire State Building and it's fine, but then an elephant falls off and it splats into a million pieces?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I've seen this movie and I know how it ends. Those
Rope.
characters die.
We have rope. We have a path down.
No time for that. I have to get down there now.
Oh,
I am
That was-
immortal. And so he goes to
I
jump.
lived in hills.
Yeah, he goes to jump down. Oh, Tybeck, Tybeck, Tybeck.
I would not be surprised if you actually just killed yourself. I'm not even gonna lie.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, but you're like, okay.
I'm not still raged, right?
Right.
Okay. I don't have an end rage. Oh, I do. Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say, the hell you don't.
Okay. But I'm not like knocked prone or anything.
Nah. You're
So-
good.
So I moved.
I mean, it hurt, but you're not gonna let them know that.
Yeah.
So did it jump into like melee range of me?
No.
Okay.
There's just a crater there now. We're Thailand.
There's for sure like a big divot.
Dragon Ball Z lands.
I'm gonna guess that my jump down there costed me my action, right? That wasn't just movement.
No, because it's just like literally jumping off a cliff. Like that was just
Oh
movement.
well, shit. I would have attacked then. Rip.
Go ahead. This
Okay.
isn't chess. It's not like, nope, you took your hand off the piece. That's your
Oh.
movement.
I had to roll with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, never seen this creature before. I don't know how to hit it.
Wait, didn't she disrupt his
Until the next
displacement?
round, but then he took his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, until his turn.
Alright, that was your attack?
Yeah. I'm done now.
So the way this thing works is it's like constantly shifting around, or it just appears to be shifting around.
Yes.
Use your big brain and figure it
appears-
out.
Can I use my big brain to figure it out?
Yeah, you can roll an intelligence check to try and analyze it, but that's gonna take up your action to like sit there and think about what's going on with it.
Alright, well then I'm gonna do what I know and cast Fairy Fire on the beast.
So what this is going to do is cancel out the displacer beast's displacement. So you guys don't get advantage, and you also don't suffer disadvantage.
Okay.
There you go.
Until we get something else that stacks on top of it.
Right, like
Alright.
if you were to flank it now, then you would get advantage.
So if I was to like jump up this little cliff and go over here, that'd be flanking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time jumping.
Jumps down a mountain, climbs up a mountain,
Jump
goes around a man, stabs
Hey,
him.
I lived in the mountains. Mountains aren't an issue to me.
Okay.
Hey, Cade Skyrimmed me. She put a bucket on her head and got to a level she wasn't supposed to get to, so whatever.
Alright. So I basically he like sends his tentacle at me, and I just kind of slightly dodge out of the way, and then I just like look back up at him, and I just start sprinting at him, and then I run up and I
Aye.
like slice him with both of my daggers,
Okay.
X-Scissor.
and it'd be normal. No hunter's mark, but I do get an extra D4.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to add that in. Do you have your D4 damage turned on?
So
Yeah,
I do
just roll a d4.
Okay. And that. And then. Oh, the what? I
It
don't want
rolled
four.
4.
Oh, my bad.
44.
I clicked 4 thinking that was the D4.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about it. I'm just gonna take the first 2 anyway.
Oh, well, I re-roll.
So the first one you hit and you deal 5 piercing damage, and then the second one you hit again and wait, do you? Yes. And deal 8 piercing damage, and then both of them deal a combined 4 extra fire damage for a total of 17 damage. Got to get you some rogue levels and deal some sneak attack on top of all that.
I don't know how I'm gonna get sneak attack if I'm not stealth.
You only do it with advantage, or if someone else is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, like Tybeck being there, you'd
Oh,
get sneak
okay.
attack on every attack.
Yeah. You would just get them to be like, yeah,
It's not
too
like
bad.
Skyrim, where they can't see you, and all of a sudden, 6 seconds.
That was my move action and bonus action. So
Gerber is just excited. He sees a new beast. He's like me. He's like his creator. Excited to see how things work. He goes over here. And he climbs up top of Tybeck, and he does a nice hyena howl. Trying to scare this panther-like displacer beast.
Yeah, unfortunately, displacer beasts are pretty much the top predator on this island, so they're not really too scared of much.
They've never seen a Gerber, though.
They've never seen it.
a tiny little mechanical thing that just screeches at the top of it.
And just think if it had 2 boar tusks bigger than itself on its arms.
Craft them into swords for it.
I'm pretty sure Predator himself would be like, you're mine. I'm bringing you on the next hunt.
No disadvantage on these attacks now because it got disrupted by Wabully's attack.
No, I got disrupted by.
Wow, Bully.
My favorite.
Biddy.
Yeah, Biddy's attack. Biddy's fairy thing.
No. Biddy's fairy fire made it normal. And now so Wabully canceled out his displacement, so that means that you guys actually have advantage.
Oh.
So
because I hit it again?
Right, because you hit it.
You canceled it.
Yeah, you canceled out its displacement, which means that it's not. And you do crit. I called it. So, yeah, that is 1 additional damage for a total of 8. I knew you was going to crit on your next roll.
Man,
Yep.
you know what I should have done? When I first saw it, is while I was sitting motionless, I should have cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Yes.
I'd be doing so much more damage.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it. It's always next time on Dragon's Balls.
On Dragon's Balls.
Next time on Dungeon Ball Z.
Oof.
Goku and Christian Stewart.
Aw, boo. Come on, you stupid cat. Do better. So he tries to attack you and he just misses. He's just like, oh, I can't do it. But now his displacement is back on, so now it's back to normal attacks.
He tried to attack me,
Yes, sir.
so I just anime sidestep him again.
Yep. You took him to the Matrix. And Tybeck, you are on to this cat's cheap trickery, And so you manage to nail it for 11 slashing damage, canceling out its displacement, and all attacks against it until its next turn now have advantage.
For my ranged boys.
Hey, all right, now it's my turn, and then I like look at him, line up my shot.
You're gonna actually use this pistol for once?
I go, bam, and I shoot him.
Pew, pew, pew. And you do, in fact, shoot him for 12 damage as you shoot him right in his side.
Wait, you don't do piercing damage anymore. You do like arcane damage now because they're magic bullets, right?
No, it's still piercing.
It's still good.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
It's
I don't
just
need
+1 damage.
I go, ha! Does work. And then I miss.
We're dealing so much more damage than we did at level 1.
Huh?
Or at least I am.
It's because
You
you're
got
rolling like
The
what?
magic hat that doubles it.
Yeah.
Gonna smackaroo it.
He's thinking. He's hard. Rah, I got all this power. Don't know what to do with it.
So yeah, I'm just going to can I get like a flanking bonus if I like try to move around its side?
Yeah, but this is a cliff right here, so you won't be able to get far enough to flank it. So
Yeah,
Is it big enough for me to try to run underneath it?
oh man, like it's almost big enough to where you could, but like look at it. Is that something you want to try to run underneath?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll
Power of
act.
the animal.
No, I don't want to run underneath it. Then I'll just like. I'll just run to the side over here, and then like jump at it and like attack it.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything special for that?
Nope.
Okay. So it's advantage.
It is advantage.
Okay. There's one. There's two. And then
Roll the 4, then roll the 1.
Your
Two additional
fiery
damage.
daggers stab into it for 15 damage. It screams in pain and looks like it's gonna try and escape as it looks around.
Alright, Gerber. It's time for Gerber. That one damage.
Gerber knows his prey
The knockout.
is weak, and he like zooms in with his. Well, this guy needs to end his fucking turn, fucking hogging up all the hall.
I forget that I had to do that.
Stop watching videos.
I'm not watching videos.
I hear
I
it.
just forget that I do that.
Gerber, he
This
looks
is
at
why
him,
we can't finish Civ match.
zooms in, and he's like, "Whoa!" And then he like gets really distracted by this bird in the tree over here. So he jumps down, and then like goes after this bird. And I can't see it because WoW moved in front of him. I was gonna hop off of WoW's head, but WoW wants to be a little bitch and sidestep for some reason. And I'm gonna attack this bird if I can try and hit it. But you're big. Can you move to the right, please?
It's only a game.
Move to the right. So I can see this bird. And he like attempts to bite this bird.
Oh man, you leap down and grab the cockatoo in your mouth and it goes limp as you bite down on it. You have a dead cockatoo.
Damn.
I go, God damn it, Gerber, the big one! And he just looks back at me and goes, "Wah."
getting all mad at me. Gerber's the one fucking up.
I'll take it upon myself to finish it off.
You put another arrow in it, but it does not finish it off.
Hey.
The displacer beast disengages and runs 30 feet into the forest.
Free.
I'm gonna go after it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna attack it.
Oh, wait. Let me check it. It moves 40 feet into the forest. You can't get up to it and attack it.
Wait, it moved more on my turn?
No. It
Oh,
moved 40 feet. I had to double check its speed because I was like, oh wait, it doesn't move 30. It moves more than that. So yeah, it moved 40 feet. So you can't actually catch up to it
You have the range.
unless you dash, in which case you can catch up to it but not attack. But then it has to disengage again, or you can use a ranged attack.
alright.
Throw your sword at it.
Improvised. Throws.
You throw your javelin and hobble the displacer beast. It lands in its back leg, and the displacer beast kind of is now curled up in a defensive position. It can't move, and it is nearly unconscious.
Well, I reel back in my javelin, and end my turn. Or is the javelin stuck in him?
Yeah, the javelin is stuck in it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's gonna take an action.
So I end combat here because the displacer beast has been defeated, but it's still like a wild animal that you've pierced it with a javelin, so it's like defensive and angry.
And now I do the old mountain ways, and I beat it until it's my pet.
That's not what I thought he was going with
that. I go, wait! And I go around, because I'm not dumb, to jump off the mountain with my small size. And I go and I tell Gerber to come here with his newfound treat. And I go, who's good with animals?
I have the highest wisdom, so it'd probably be me.
I give you the limp cockatoo corpse from Gerber. Gerber looks sad at me. And I go, work your magic.
I take the corpse and I approach the beast. I take my hat off so the flames die. The flame on my hat dies out, and then I release the flames on my daggers and sheath them. And I offer it to it.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your animal handling.
I'll scroll up to it. This is a wisdom saving throw, so my perception is double. Or not my perception, my proficiency. Oh, I'm not proficient.
I don't even
That's
think.
not saving throw. It's just skill.
Yeah.
No, it's any wisdom. It's any intelligence or wisdom checks related to favorite terrain. Proficiency bonus is doubled when using the skill, but I'm not proficient in animal handling, so it
This
doesn't
also
matter.
is in your favorite terrain.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
This
but
is
two times 0 is still 0. is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
jungle counts as forest.
Right, right. But what you're saying is that
Right. What I'm saying is that it doesn't matter.
right, because you don't have proficiency in it, so therefore 2 times 0 is still 0.
Right.
And anyway, you try to offer it the bird, and although it doesn't seem interested in eating, it is surprisingly less hostile towards you than you would expect for something you just attacked with flaming knives.
Telling you, it's a wild beast. You got to beat it into submission.
Beat it into submission. It's unconscious. We put a javelin
Yeah.
into it and a
It's
gunshot.
not
I don't know.
unconscious. It's just nearly
If I
unconscious.
played enough Arced, you gotta beat them and drug them, and then feed them, and then they're yours.
That's basically what we.
That comes from a different place.
I just attempt to lay my hand on the beast just to show it that I'm not hostile towards it.
Yeah, and in its injured state, it like growls and snaps at you, but it doesn't actually bite.
And I just pet it.
Oh no! Like you can't get your hand on it. The closer you get, like it growls and snaps at you, but it could bite you as close as you are, or attack you with its tentacles, and it's not.
I don't know what to do from here, guys. What should I do from here?
Give it simp. I mean, there is like a
That'll
dead
work.
giant boar over there.
If
Time for you-
that'll work.
Time for you to
I say
trade
tie
up.
back. I say tie back. Go grab the boar.
Okay.
I told Gerber to go make good noises at it.
Good noises.
He heard it scream, so he can kind of mimic.
What are good noises?
Oh, it went roar, and Gerber heard the roar, so now Gerber can make a roar instead of a roar. Like a nice, a good roar instead of a bad roar. To try and tempt it down. Or
I think I need a few more examples of what the bad and the good roars are.
So you know how it like screamed out when it saw wow, it was like rah, and so now that it went rah, Gerber heard the rah, and now Gerber can go and be like, I told Gerber, good rah, and then he goes rah, like a sad, like I'm your friend, kind of like Jimmy, come here, I know you had a rough day at school, let me hold you, kind of rah, and so he goes rah, and hopefully that calms the beast down enough so we can shove.
Basically, he's saying he speaks tiger or whatever.
No,
Yeah,
mimics the noise
Yeah,
that it made in a nicer tone, so it doesn't feel so on guard.
yeah. Help! I'm being killed. In a nicer tone, still is help! I'm being killed.
Oh, now it's help! I'm just being slightly chipped, which is way different than help! I'm being, like shot.
All right. Feed him Simp. Trade him up for the newer model.
I mean, I call Simp over to us, and I kind of.
Next level, you'll get Animal Companion, and then you can come back.
This displacer beast seems too injured to be interested in food.
All right, we just leave the giant boar here and we continue exploring. Fuck it.
Can I attempt to go around the displacer beast to where it's wounded and attempt to patch its wound?
It's wounded everywhere.
Shot.
It's been shot with arrows, bullets, stabbed with fire daggers, and then slashed with a great sword and a javelin in the leg.
Can I attempt to look it in the eye and raise my hands to it, like showing that I'm not, and slowly move towards it to try and like pet it again and lay my hand on it? Do I need to roll animal handling again?
No, so for today, that's as far as you're able to get, is that it just doesn't bite you when you get too close. It's not going to let you touch it right now.
So it knows that we don't mean it any more harm. That's all we need. So we leave the boar here for when it gets hungry with the cockatoo, and we continue onward. Is what I say.
Okay.
You can only get so far with a wild animal. You know, it took hundreds of years to tame some wolves into dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, come back here when you're stronger.
Yeah.
With a skill called Animal Companion.
Free.
That's not a skill.
That is a skill for the ranger
Oh, but he's not
or
going
druid.
Beastmaster.
I'm not going Beastmaster.
Oh, never mind then.
I was thinking about going Beastmaster.
But it would actually
Yeah.
be like so sick to have like with the Gloomstalker to have an animal with me that actually can also be like stealthy. That'd be absolutely sick.
I start walking this way because I don't like broken things, and I continue onward.
So he's done nothing but
So
get broken stuff.
did we put
I
the
can
boar
fix
next
it
to
though. I can't fix that.
Did we put the boar next to it?
Yeah, and so when it's ready to eat, it can eat.
Okay. Then
Now we now we just need some sleeping drugs so that it stays knocked out until we want it to.
so
we
th-
slowly
Slowly
mixing a series of drugs and food into its diet until it's like, oh, these people are feeding me. Okay.
I'd say let's go make camp for the night. We've had two tough fights today. We should take a moment to rest.
2 tough fights.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're
He's
talking about.
crazy.
Great. Well, okay. Well, then I just continue. I roll stealth again, and then I just continue fucking
Well, now we're all down here. Why don't you all just move as a group?
because I wanted to specifically move stealthily.
Fuck your stealth.
So I just continue moving around.
I go down the path where I can see things. I'm not going into any jungle. Bad things happen to small people in jungle. Leaving Sim behind. I can't even pick up Sim to move him with me. He took my privilege away. No one's taking care of this man.
My monkey now.
Picks him up.
I was
Oh,
leaving
look, a
Sim-
swarm of
I was gonna leave Sim
insects.
with y'all because I was gonna be all
Yoink. Okay, we can go.
stealthy.
He gave him to the swarm of insects and ran away.
Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Look, fuck Sim. That
Gee.
monkey pisses me off.
You gotta train it.
I want to, but okay. Well, fine. While y'all explore. Nah, I want this displacer beast. Fuck Sim.
I don't even know if you can at level 3 just to train him.
I can have whatever I want.
I go, it's okay, broken monkey. You can join my pack of monkeys.
Of broken monkeys.
Of broken
Just a troop of small things.
Small. Can we get pack tactics in this bit? Can I have a special feat called pack tactics?
Nice.
But I can't carry him, so Ty, you have to pick him up for now.
Well, you can't carry him because I'm holding on to him.
Well, I used to be able to move him around, but I can't do it.
Oh, well, the only way I could pick him up was with the move items and objects.
So
He's
as
climbed
we
me like he was a
walk
tree.
this way, are these swarms messing with us, or can I continue going on?
No, you just
I can't tell if you cut out or stop talking.
no, you just
No, you just
you see and hear the swarms.
Oh, okay. Perfect. All right, so onward.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna keep kind of moving over along this way.
creep by because I don't like bugs.
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be anything that requires me. Like, I am not stealthy whatsoever. I'm
And
a
I'm-
giant rock Gall.
I'm also looking while going along this wall. I'm looking for like passages in the rocks, like anything that looks like a small cove or cave or something.
Onward, this way. Come with me, friends.
I don't see where you are, Wow.
I'm up to the right.
Northeast.
Oh, okay, I see you. Yeah.
So I'm like going along all the cliffs here
Yep.
and just kind of
We continue
seeing what I see, and I'm going around
walking this way.
and just kind of going through the jungle over here.
Yeah. And
And going down
as you're getting closer over there, that is when you spot a opening that looks like it could be a cave.
Hey, where'd you go? Oh, y'all. How'd you get
Do I
off?
know where it is exactly? Like, is it right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of just take a moment to look around to see if I notice like any animal, like footprint. Oh my god! Oh, shit. What did I just do? I pray you're memeing me.
Yeah, yeah, I was just having a laugh.
I see. There's any animal track? T-Rex.
Just like right there.
I died there for a second.
That bitch was huge.
Yeah. No, it was just funny. Yeah.
I continue moving up this way.
Yeah, so as you guys are behind Wild Bully, you move in and look for tracks. You don't see anything.
Okay. Do I notice any markings around the cave or anything like that?
Markings like
Like marks on the rock, like scratches or
nope,
blood or
nope,
any
nope.
kind of signs?
Nope, no tracks, no anything like that.
Okay. Then I move into the cave.
Okay.
And I'm still stealth,
Let's go, Tyler.
and I'm I don't have my hat on, so I'm not, and my daggers are not flaming, so there's no like light.
Oh boy, what's that giant footprint there?
I'm gonna punch out this T-Rex. I want a mount now.
Yeah, I need myself a pet.
Oh, by the way, fuck that displacer beast. I know what I want now.
Right? Yeah. All right. New pet. We fed Simp to the displacer beast. Now we're defeating the displacer beast to the T-Rex.
I continue this way.
I thought you guys were all going into the cave with WoW.
But
They don't know
probably-
that I'm there. I'm off by myself, stealthing around.
Oh.
That's fine. We can do
So
it.
they don't know I'm like I found the cave or anything yet. I was just gonna check it out before I went back and told them.
He's not.
I
Well-
can smell that well went this way though.
Yeah, like if you're going into the cave by yourself, then we're gonna continue with them. But if you're just popping in and gonna call them over, then we should do that quick because as soon as you go into the cave, you're gonna see that it's huge.
Okay. Right, that's basically all I was doing, was going in to see. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's not a small cave; it's a whole thing to explore.
okay. Well then, I notice it, and then I just make a mental note of where the surroundings, and then I go back over towards the direction of the camp. Oh, I don't see anything. It's just black. But okay.
No, yeah, I was gonna put you guys on the next page, but like, are you telling them
So yeah,
about the
just
cave?
say
or-
yeah, I'll go back and go tell them.
Okay.
It's 10 T-Rexes. This is a T-Rex camp.
They're talking though. They're actually a society.
It's mafia orcs.
They have a
Planet of
brain.
the T-Rexes.
They have a brain the size of a walnut. What's that? That's a walnut.
That's a big one right here.
Yeah. You know what
Oh,
I'm
we
talking
got-
about.
Ice Age, yeah.
Yeah.
We got our party back with us.
Oh shit! They're like, I heard you found a cave. Where the fuck did you come?
Captain Brad's like, oh, can I join yet?
No.
The only cave I found was one flooded.
No, get the hell out of here, Captain Brand. All right, so as you guys are going and moving around, in the cave, the first thing that you notice is that it is almost completely flooded, like they said, and that makes it more of like a tropical swamp than anything. And on top of that, you notice several giant frogs just kind of swimming around in the muck. They're not like particularly aggressive, especially towards someone as big as Tybeck, but you probably don't want to get like not wobbly, Biddy or Simp too close to them.
All right. Can I have
Don't
access?
eat the
Alright,
whole-
Sam, run in there. See what happens.
Give me access to Simp again so I can move him with my little pack here.
Whatever. Give him access. You can have Sam. I don't want him anymore.
Don't
make me-
don't make me drown Simp in a shallow pond.
I wouldn't care at this point. I lost interest in that monkey. He's just retarded.
What if he's really important to the story later on?
Watch me give him to Josh, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay, he's out of his days, and now he's just like a god.
He starts talking. He's like from Umbrella Academy.
He's actually Sun Wukong, the Monkey King.
All right, you can control Simp, but I'll keep him for now.
I was just gonna move him with my little pack.
Yeah, just
Oh.
move him with your pet.
I was just gonna have him on top of me.
No, that's gay.
Little guys gotta stick together. And I go, big man, go first. And I point towards.
I can see now.
You step into the water, and the first thing that you notice is that it is way deeper and muckier than you thought. You're in like seaweed so thick that it makes it hard to move, and so this is rough terrain.
All the parasites that are in this water.
Is
Wait,
is
why
this
am I?
correspondent to what's happening here? So like, is this deep water and then this is like coast?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, how deep is the coast water? Is it also mucky dirtiness, or is it?
Oh yeah, it's mucky dirtiness, but like,
Will I sink in it? This is Ty, come a step back right here. Let me know if you sink anymore.
All right, the little guys, climb on.
We're too heavy.
You're too heavy now.
Well, you can carry me, but you can't carry me, Gerber, and Sim,
why not?
Yeah, why not?
because we weigh a lot.
How,
don't know.
What? How much could you possibly weigh?
Enough.
I'm like 30 pounds. Gerber's the same height as me, so he's probably weighing another 30 pounds. And then Simp is underfed, so he's probably like 15 pounds.
So like 75 pounds?
I mean, I go past encumbered, but I'm nowhere near. I'm high encumbered, so I'll just be moving slow through the water.
All right, hop on. And I like sit on top of Tybeck's head, and then Gerber sits on one shoulder and Simp sits on the other.
You got nice flat head, flathead.
You gotta. I'm like, oh, I like this, and I like
I'm
start
gonna
putting around on his head. And like,
climb along the wall because I don't want to get in the water. It's gross.
That's still a little bit of water right there.
I'll come back. I'll
climbing
come
up
back.
on the wall.
If you climb on the wall, you got to roll a climb check because it's literally like, like edging your way across a narrow walk, like outside of a building.
I could come back for you.
I say, this way, big man. And then I point
How-
towards
How do I do a
log.
climb check?
Athletics.
The night vision's actually working.
Of course it is.
Oh, like I was looking all up here, doesn't look green at all. It looks like normal.
Right.
But when I came over here, it was green, and then when I stepped on it, it goes back to looking normal.
Alright, we're on dry land now. I hop off. With my...
Yeah. So I guess I'll yell back over, and I'll be like, "Wow, do you need me to carry you over?"
Yeah.
Just disappeared. I'm gonna sit in the middle of this log with my little troop.
Okay. I'm over now.
I'm gonna go right here.
Yeah.
How was that log? Was it sound?
For him,
I'm
but
light.
he's super light.
Yeah, I'll wait in the water to make sure nobody snaps it and falls in.
All right, so Wobbly and Cade make it across just fine.
How high is this cliff edge?
About 5 feet.
I wouldn't move towards the anus on the ground.
What? Oh, I see.
I don't know
What?
if that's a column or if that's a
I
geyser.
would assume that those are some sort of
Can I-
sort of insect hives.
That's what I thought.
Can I just roll athletics to try to climb up instead of attempting
Yes.
to walk across the plank? Okay.
Yes.
We see him
You
pulling.
find
Just
the
low.
you find the slippery rocks give you no purchase, and you're unable to use your strength to pull yourself up.
All right, guys. Guess we're trying the log. Wish me luck.
Try jumping across.
Wait, so I need-
As you go to try and cross the log, the giant frogs see your little friends and decide that it's time to eat.
what do we roll to get across the log?
You got
It's an
Oh, I gotta
it's an acrobatics. WoW can just cross it, but Tyvek can't cross it just yet. So
Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha.
you'll
You
have
can do it,
you'll,
Ty.
you'll
I
have to
believe in
wait.
you.
You'll have to wait until your turn comes up.
I shout sexy expletives at him.
This is my moment.
Yeah.
I find
the great escape.
I rolled a 19. It's my highest initiative.
See? Look at that, Ty. Oh, that was your initiative.
Yeah.
Don't forget to roll. WoW. There we go.
Man, I'm all Mr. Fucking fuck you, kid.
Jeez.
Being all fucking initiative shit. Initiatory.
There's your +5 initiative already. Come on.
I don't get +5 to initiative. She does.
Oh, I thought you were getting your what's it called? Your rogue.
Does Rogue get +5 to initiative?
I thought you were going like gloom something. Or what's the what you're going to? Assassin? I thought assassin got like +5.
Yeah.
No
I mean-
going.
I will have to take it. I mean, that's probably going to be to like at least level 6.
I know. That's why I said get it already.
Oh, okay.
Cade rushes forward into the darkness and stabs the frog coming up on your flank for 9 damage.
Yay.
Easily, you make it across the log.
I do like how these NVGs don't make my entire vision green, just the bits that are hard to see.
Yeah.
I assume there's like a hole somewhere around here that lets in sunlight.
Oh shit, there's one over there too.
It tries to attack Cade.
These frogs are making me want to go pee.
Eh,
Is 18 enough to hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Missed.
So you take 3 piercing damage.
Oh, big damage.
So you take 3,000 deaths worth of damage.
basically implode. You're allergic to frogs.
You know why my health bar looks full health, but my character sheet shows my actual health?
I'm gonna move this way.
No, I do not. What is your health supposed to be at?
16.
16.
I could just like add and subtract to like refresh it, but like it put me back to full health. I was like, do we actually take a rest before exploring around?
No.
Go this way. Away from that frog by my
Yes,
butt.
I know.
And then I'm gonna. Haha! Backup has arrived. And then attempt to shoot this way.
Killing the frog with your shot. You just shoot it right through its head.
You give it the good old.
Your pistol does the same damage my great sword does.
But I'm easily angry.
Hey there, Mickey.
I'm an amphibian in the Caribbean. I like to hop in the tropical sea. He's focusing. Doing the focus. So focusing hard that he's focusing the hardest.
I think he went pee.
I did. I'm done. Is this one like actually on like the like? Can I reach this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's up on that log.
Actually, I will do what I did before. I'm not gonna move. I'm just going to unsheath both my daggers, light to ignite both of them, and put my hat on.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to actually have the hat physically on to get the attunement, or do I just have to have it like with me?
If you want to use the power, it has to be on.
Okay. Well, then I put it on, and then that's my turn.
I don't think
And I will.
you have to take it on. Just turn off the power.
Like, can I do that? Can I just turn off the like torch effect?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, I just
Just
turn that off.
My
I didn't realize that. I thought it was like a just that's what happened.
So
Like,
you
you do this,
you
this
don't
happens.
want the torch on.
No,
Okay.
I don't want the torch on.
It does have to be on if you want the fire damage, though.
The torch effect?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I guess I have to have it on.
flame on.
Yeah. Pretty much like that.
My jaw is swelling.
What happens when you suck a lot of dick?
This giant frog leaps onto the shore and tries to grab Gerber.
I think I got a mid monkey, right?
Jump. It's insane.
And the amount of animals that are giant on this island.
That doesn't hit.
I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing. There we go. We're still taking the 9, and it didn't hit. Yeah, but I had to do the right attack. So
Does it grapple only if it's small, or is
yeah,
it okay?
yeah, you have to be small.
I think this DM's a little racist towards small people.
Sizest.
Yeah, he's got all of his enemies are giant.
You know what?
The heck's on the little guys.
Grubber gets pissed. He dodges, the little bite, and he goes over and jumps on the back. He starts riding the frog, and he goes and noms him.
Jam.
He can't deal any damage through the frog's rubbery hide.
Well, he can't bite me. I'm on his back. Simply, it's done before, but
This frog kind of leaps forward and tries to bite Wobbly.
It hits.
Dealing 6 piercing damage as it bites down harder than you expected from the frog. You're not small though, so it can't grapple you.
3.
yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum.
I hear that my people need me. They're playing the song. So I go back and stab this frog.
Gotta save these guys again. You stab at the frog. I check to see if that pierces its hide. It does. Your rapier pierces it for 14 damage, nearly killing the frog. It seems badly wounded.
Only Gerber could have hurt.
Yeah, give it by harder. What the hell? The giant man.
Then I will move.
Swinging at the giant frog, you deal, a good amount of damage, but it's still alive. He dead.
Yay.
Go.
Good job.
My monkey! And then I run this way. Go.
And now I'm flanking this guy.
I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna. Oh, snap. But attempt to.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your gun kind of backfires, and now there is something jammed or misfiring. It's not working right now.
Magic bullets get jammed. Makes sense. I like it. Stupid gun. Don't play.
We got doo-doo.
Wow, Bully, you are now flanking the giant frog with Tybeck.
Yeah, he hit me, so now I'm really angry, and I look at him, and I swing both of my daggers at him, slicing off his face.
Yeah, for a total of 19 damage. Even if this frog wasn't already wounded, you would have killed it.
Make me angry.
his health bar turned into like a search bar. There's a little dash.
It was searching for
A god, because
a
there's
way out of this. Yeah.
no god here. And turn.
God, I always forget that.
The last giant frog is badly injured, disengages, and jumps back into the water, where it disappears under the surface.
Good thing you jumped off, Gerber, because you would have won right in.
Man, all these combat encounters, they always like to run away. Man.
Things like to live if they can.
Gerber.
Nah, that's not the way to live
I
right
go
there.
over to this giant frog, cut off one of its legs,
It should be a fight to death every time.
and I give it to Gerber as a reward.
Gerber's a metal monkey. I don't think he eats.
He's not gonna eat it. He just holds onto the leg.
It's his new club.
It's an improvised weapon. Frog leg. Attach it to Rin's froggy sword for an extra 10 damage.
Smite.
A legendary froggy sword.
Yeah, and now it's killed giant frogs too.
I don't think that's. Anyway.
As we have dealt with these monstrous creatures, I am gonna do a investigation of the area.
Yeah, hop on. We'll go explore over here.
How about we search the main giant mass first, and then where the hell's my I invest.
So looking around, you see some kind of massive termite mound and not much else.
You want me to smash it?
Um,
I don't think that that's a good idea.
yeah.
Alright, let's go look in these little nooks and crannies.
Is this
Gotta be-
also a termite mound, or is it
Yeah.
only this?
Like all of these are actually termite mounds.
Okay, I'm gonna get away from the hop on Tyvek's back. Simp, let's go. And he goes cross-eyed though. He has to be cross-eyed.
Tybeck, you walk through the muck some more and you see that most of these little nooks and crannies don't lead anywhere.
North we go.
Yeah, to the north. Wait, I'm following you. I'm just in the water.
I see that this is a longer thing, and I go, guys, this way.
And you're walking through, and you're walking, and you're walking, and you get into the water, and suddenly, as you're in the water there, you roll for perception.
Okay.
I got the height advantage now.
What'd you roll? Oh, you rolled investigation
I rolled-
on the island. Okay, I see, yeah.
Wobbly and Biddy, you guys see the water start to displace as if something massive is rising up from under the surface.
Get out of the water!
Ah!
Look, giant. Everything's giant.
Yeah. A giant snapping turtle rears its head up. Scales of ancient crusted algae are formed all around its shell. It has an armored shell that looks like something thicker than some of the walls in the buildings you've seen. Its
I-
its
oh.
massive prehistoric jaws have no teeth but still look capable of biting a boat in half. As it rises up out of the water, you guys realize that it is going to swim forward and be on you before you could possibly run.
Fuck. I was gonna like, I can use this, and I was like, run away.
Okay.
I mean, do we have to fight? Can I disengage?
You don't have to fight, but it is going to be able to reach you even if you guys all win initiative and like move back. It's going to get an attack of opportunity on Tybeck because it has enough reach.
I don't know. This cave looks pretty small. I don't think it can fit through there. He's so big. Ah! Okay. Well, there we go. Here we go again.
Three. I'm gonna.
Wait. Oh, I don't wait. I
Three
don't
of us
think I.
rolled 19s.
I don't think I rolled.
No, you didn't roll initiative.
Tybeck's like, screw it, I just surrender.
I just forgot to.
My pet! Long lost turtle in the mountain.
Yeah. This is my pet.
Cade quickly turns around and looses a arrow into the giant turtle, hitting it, but it just kind of bounces off of its thick head. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot of damage.
Hmm.
I'm going to give Gerber and Biddy a little fling over to Cade so that they're not on my back anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're back out of the water. And then I'm pretty sure I'm big enough in here that it can't go past me, so without knocking me over.
Right.
So I'm gonna stay here and brace myself for him. Just ready myself to like when the sheep are or whatever running at you and you grab them, I'll push them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Gerber doesn't like to be flung out of the action. He's an action-packed monkey now. He goes back and he climbs up on your shoulder and he throws his newfound frog leg, even though it saddens him. Tosses it at the giant turtle.
Roll a animal handling.
As Biddy, yes, or as Gerber.
As Gerber.
Where are you? You're all the way down. Wait. Oh, it's a. Oh, it's all the way down here. Weird. -5.
A critical success.
Crits at
You toss the giant frog leg right to the giant snapping turtle, who gobbles it up hungrily and sinks back down to the bottom of the swamp.
Woo! Got
Gerber for animal. Giant tamer.
God, Gerber.
Gerber's second MVP. Go. Good Gerber. And,
All right, so do we want to go back up to the water?
no. we're leaving here.
This
We're gonna explore another path.
Another path.
over here.
We can use that for later.
What's in here? I go in here. What's in
Do we
here?
want to explore the giant way? Yeah.
Oh, did you just pick me up? I was like, where did I go?
Yeah, I picked everybody up.
Where my
I picked everybody up.
I didn't know you could pick up
I
everything.
can pick anything up.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could group pick.
I can pick up as many things as I want. How do you think I moved every NPC in the bar to one spot?
I don't know, man.
I'll do it again.
Northeast, we go. You forgot Gerber.
I needed to move Gerber for a second. Off. You can't move him when I'm doing.
Oh, my bad.
So he moves him again. Alright.
Alright, who has the fucking mold water spell? We need to get this water out of here.
Mold water.
Yeah, I don't know if it's called mold water. Move water, some kind of water spell.
Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go from here. Back in.
Over here.
Okay, wait.
From up here, so. Because we'd have to drop down into the water. Oh, lovely. Well, I thought Gerber didn't like to be out of the action.
He doesn't want to be thrown out of the action. He doesn't like to jump in. Places and shit. Wow, get back over here.
Yeah, in case you needed the thing spelled out for you. Once you like start going into dungeons, stuff gets dangerous.
God damn.
And Gerber, you made me waste a godlike roll for me for initiative on that. Damn it, Gerber.
Oh.
I roll like 12s like every time.
Hey, you said you wanted to fight big things. Getting it.
I will. Crocodile wrestle this man into submission.
Throw him into the termite mound there.
Exactly.
What?
You see that croc just get eaten alive by termites?
Wow, are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
You see the foot in the crocodile's portrait?
Oh, I finally get to go first.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the little foot.
Yeah,
dangling.
you like that? Just a foot in the water.
All right.
It's Captain Hook's foot.
I
Tick-tock.
I wonder how tanky this thing's gonna be. I will cast I don't know if it's worth it.
Just wait.
I mean, it doesn't have giant in the name, so it's
It's true. I'll just do my normal thing where I go fucking flame on.
flame on.
You need a
Shoot
macro
it.
with this flame on.
I mean, even with the macro,
sure.
that's his turn. His turn is the needs an icon on the bottom right to show that he's on fire.
Fireman. Too fireman, too hot. Hot damn.
Huh?
Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
How do all these logs get in here? That's what I want. There's a log here.
Yeah. Somebody's been like meticulously moving logs into here.
It's like,
Huh?
there's a log. This is gonna be like
It
a
was a
termite
crocodile.
cult where they like feed logs to the termites. It's like the Forsworn from.
Okay, I like this
Cade
idea that
looses
was
an
thrown
arrow
into.
at the crocodile, nailing it on its leathery hide. It seems to pierce into it because the crocodile kind of rolls in pain.
One shots it. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't cast Hunter's Mark now.
This guy icon just big, or is he like actually bigger than me?
He is actually bigger than you.
So picking him up and throwing him into the termite mount, that would probably be a challenge.
Yeah, crocodiles are heavy.
Okay.
Tybex lived in Florida for 20 years. He knows.
Quebec is Florida.
He is Florida.
Florida man.
Who
Florida
is
man.
Florida man?
Russell's crocodile into termite hill, gets arrested. Animal endangerment.
Well, I'm gonna try anyway. What is with my athletics right now?
Yeah, so you try to grab a hold of the crocodile, but you just well, I'll roll. I'll see. I mean,
It's a sleepy crocodile.
it's unlikely.
Nat 1. Oh, wow! Almost.
Yep.
So if I had raged,
Yes.
okay. Well, at least he's gonna be angry on me for trying to grab him now. So
Oh yeah.
at least my role is trying to tank some damage can come through.
Oh, but he snaps at you and can't quite grab a hold of you.
I go, what's the deal with all these cracks? Or, I guess, reptiles. And then I go and I blop.
Reptiles in a log. I tell you, that pistol, man,
It
doo doo.
it can't pierce the crocodile's hide. These Derringer bullets are weak.
Naomi. Yes.
You're weak.
Yeah.
No,
Your
this
moves
is
are weak.
not.
Your moves are weak, bro.
Your moves are weak. Your mother and I are getting a divorce. Your moves are weak, Mom. Don't talk to your mother like that.
Gerber, come get in here and help me fight this, wrestle this croc down.
You know Gerber. Gonna see me try to attempt to shoot at it, and he goes into attack mode.
Gerber's on top of it. I get advantage on my next grapple because he's flanking.
And he, Gerber likes, even though he's an animatronic, he has developed a taste for reptilian flesh ever since he attempted to bite into the frog. Or I guess he's an amphibian. Slimy things. So he gives a nice bite,
Gets them all greased up.
or tries to bite.
Kiss him
Like
all.
gums them with his non-sharp teeth.
Yeah, and as he bites on his leathery hide, it literally does nothing.
Gerber breaks, explodes, and then kills you all.
1,000 explosion damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna store bombs in Gerber, so if he ever gets swallowed, he just detonates. Aaron.
Mhm. I move around behind the croc to get the flanking bonus,
Yep.
and then I unleash 2 fiery slashing slashes of daggery doom that doesn't hit apparently.
Yeah,
You
the
didn't roll
first
with it.
You didn't roll advantage.
I didn't roll what?
with
Advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I didn't know we had
So
it.
just roll another
That's what flanking does, because you did.
Oh,
d20.
I didn't understand what flanking did.
I do this thing. I don't know what it does, but I'm going in.
All right, well, there's 1 and then advantage.
Yep.
All right, well, that one hit.
Both of your
Yes.
daggers managed to slice the crocodile, though it doesn't
Oh.
seem to have done a whole lot
Oh.
of damage to its hide.
Hold on.
Fire.
E.
+5 fire.
Yeah. So with the fire damage, suddenly its hide is burnt and charred, and now it is taken severe damage.
Okay. All right, you touch it with the dinner knife fork or dinner knife, and it didn't do anything.
I'm gonna
Oh,
jump
the dinner knife was hot.
onto the slug and stab.
No.
Blam.
Once again, Cade ninjas your kill.
God damn it!
Thief.
I like get things just into death range, and then Cade just walks up and is like, "Mac here." It's fucking League all over again.
Yeah, she's been ninjaing
Reliable
her kills.
GPS over here.
I yell over to Tyvek and say, "Get me down.
Yep.
Pick me. A ride." And I hop on his shoulders,
Get over here, horse.
and then Gerber climbs up as well, and we move on.
Are leading the charge, Rin, or
No.
just just blocking the way? Okay.
Just blocking the way. Got it.
Get out of the way, cat. Let's step on you.
Step on your tail.
This is fucking huge.
Oh, you haven't even seen half of this map, and this is just one of 4. So there's a giant frog there, but it seems to be kind of scared of Tyvek, so it doesn't look like it's going to attack. And as Tyvek gets closer, it actually swims under the water.
I was about to say, Tyvek, step on it. It's gonna grab me. Oh, there's more blood.
Is there really? Shut up.
Should we before we go in deeper?
Yeah. Should we go back and check out other
There's
packs?
like this whole section over here.
What section? Below us?
Yeah, from the center and to the right.
Oh yeah, back in the other way. There's another path or 2 we could go. We didn't check the right side much.
Oh, okay. But, okay, yeah.
Or
I mean,
you can continue on to the next part of the map over there.
It's a far way back. We can always come back.
Yeah, we can always come back to the next.
They're like
level.
gone. They are so gone.
Where'd everybody go? Everyone went back?
Just went. We're at the
I mean,
center.
I'm still at the front.
I assume nothing would come back to us on our way.
No.
Since we cleared the whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're,
Fucking
they're like, we
maintaining
have
myself
played
still.
way too much Diablo. We know to clear every level.
Actually have like
All
a few
right,
thousand hours on Diablo.
as you go up there, you see a crocodile kind of getting a little break out of the water as it dries itself on this plateau here.
Look, a crocodile. That's
Uh,
cool.
Lift me up a little bit to see if I can see anything over there, and if not,
Roll perception.
Everyone or just him?
Just him.
I see all. I see all.
You see a pile of coins behind him.
Look at this. And you didn't want to come back here, towel hand.
I mean,
You always clear a floor before it because like something might happen and we'd be like, we can't come back here for quite a while.
Yeah, and also, like, if you miss anything on a level, then, like, sooner or later the levels become impossible to beat. That's a little Diablo 1 throwback for y'all.
I mean, do y'all really want this coin?
E.
All right, lead the way.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
wait,
whoa.
no, wait.
You don't get
Free,
to just
Ty. God damn it.
you don't get to just like lead the way.
No,
we
I don't.
roll
God
initiative.
damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
what are you trying to do?
I was gonna see if he was aware of our presence, if I could just like stealth over there and
Oh,
get behind him. But I was in the middle of it, but Ty just fucking jumped up there.
Well, nobody's
I was-
done anything just yet. I'm just
You
making
already
it clear
rolled
that
initiative.
well, nobody can do anything until we roll initiative. So,
No, I wanted to do this before initiative.
I didn't know I could hop up there before initiative, so it didn't even happen.
right.
The initiative happens after I hop up there, but since like my hop happens after initiative, so
right.
I can't get it didn't happen. So whatever you want to do, you can still do.
No, I
Correct.
can't because I wanted to do it before initiative. It doesn't matter.
Well, there's the initiative hasn't.
actually been rolled. Shut the fuck up with the whiny shit. Just do it.
What are you talking about? He literally just rolled
We
initiative.
already fucking explained this 3 times.
Well, then I'm not understanding.
Do it.
We just turned back the time 2 seconds.
Ask to do it. Attempt to do it.
Okay, does the crocodile know we're here?
You can attempt to stealth, but it all has to be done in initiative order. So everybody roll initiative.
So we do have to roll initiative, like I fucking said.
Everybody does have to roll initiative, but the crocodile is kind of like sunbathing without sun, and so right now you guys have a chance to do some stuff here because it's not fully aware of you. So what do you want to do?
I want to roll for stealth. I guess.
So you want to stealthily try and get over by the coins, or
Get
what?
around it.
Okay.
Get just behind it.
Yep.
So.
All right. So now I roll for the crocodile to see if it sees you. Actually, I take its passive perception, which is 10. So you are able to stealthily move up to your speed.
Okay. That would be. Wherever I want to go. So I'm just gonna get up over here. Like, how close can I get to it? As close as I want?
Yeah, you can be like right there because it's just kind of like it's not asleep, but it's almost like in a meditative trance.
Okay. And then do I see the coins? Like,
Yeah, you see them.
how much? Do I know how? Can I just by looking at it know like is there a lot of gold pieces, silver pieces?
Yeah, it's all kinds of coins. It's impossible to say what percentage is what.
Okay. That's all I want. Until they're
Can you attempt to pick him up, or
Not
I mean,
not this turn.
no, I don't want to. I don't want to do it right in front of the crocodile.
he's just lame?
Not gonna do it right in front of the crocodile.
So when we
Just
shoot an
gonna-
arrow at it and then it gets pissed off,
No, I'm just
now
up
you're
here.
dead.
I'm not up here trying to collect the fucking coins. I'm just up here trying to get behind it.
For
Oh,
what? You
oh,
James
oh,
Bond
Flanking.
Ranger?
I'm gonna.
It's like flanking him
I
for
don't
near
understand.
the thing.
Creep up over here too.
Ty is gonna jump up there and he's gonna go in melee range, and then I'll get flanking bonus.
Are you just moving there? Or are you trying to okay, I see you rolled your stealth. All right, and so it doesn't notice the stealthy cat either.
Oh, we stealthed? Okay, I'll climb up.
I hop off of Tyler's head, or Tybeck's head, get on the platform. Wait here, I guess, with my pistol ready, because I don't want to shoot it with my friends in harm's way. And my turn.
Oh
Damn.
my god!
So just by virtue of moving up there, the crocodile notices you, Tybeck. Oh, you're
Wait,
rolling
21?
a 21 stealth? Good lord.
my steps, they sound like thunder.
Well, just, you're so big that I was going to say that it sees you. But with your 21 stealth, you actually, like, army crawl along the floor until you're able to get to the wall.
Lol.
Alright, well then... now I will stand up
That's Ty.
and move up to him.
This
Swing.
crocodile just has like this giant, just tippy toeing up next to him, and he doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
Just picturing that, it's funny.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you get so excited about attacking the crocodile that when you get up to it, you swing at it with your sword, and you take a bad angle, and it just bounces off of its thick hide.
Good job,
I should have kept still. Oh, Gerber was on me probably still, so he's.
Gerber doesn't seem so interested in fighting this crocodile since we killed the previous one. So he's gonna try to seduce it with a crocodile mating call. And basically, have you ever seen Phineas and Ferb? Yeah, there you go. I was gonna go. Brrr. Perry.
Just a platypus noise.
Yeah. And then Gerber stops there.
The crocodile is now awake and pissed, and it lashes out at Tybeck.
Oof.
Dealing 5 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
I don't have to make a DC?
No, that's on your turn. You're just automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're just automatically grappled right now.
Weasel wobble wobble. They don't fall down.
Gave myself the strong token.
I see that. You're like, I'm Grab, but I'm also really freaking strong.
Maybe
Number
it's just
advantage.
Well, since we're already, I just attack it.
Advantage, remember.
Yeah, thank you.
Are your swords still flamed up from before, or did you?
No, they're not flamed on anymore. I would have been pretty. I don't think I would have been able to stealth up to him.
Yeah, with light
With
glowing
flame-
off of you. Yeah.
That seems counterintuitive.
I don't know. A giant Goliath was able to get pretty close to him.
Damn. 6s on both.
Yep. But you hit with both for 12 total damage.
Stab.
And guess who gets the kill?
God damn it! I actually just hate you at this point. My character's so mad at you.
Hey, you're just now starting to do damage, okay?
I think
I've
the
been
only.
doing steady damage.
I think the only thing I've been able to kill is the thing that Rin wanted to save.
Mr. Pinchy.
Mr. Pinchy, no.
It's okay. One day I'll learn how to make animatronic corpses, and I'll come back and get his corpse and make him a robot.
Hey, Biddy, you want to use that nice magic on me? Make me healthy again?
No.
How
As I've been-
about we wait until see if there's a bigger encounter? You're half health. You're good.
Let's
You're fine.
let's see if you die first. No.
Yeah, let's see if you really need it. You know,
So,
just because I only have one spell slot left,
how much?
and we might
coins
need
on
something
the
else.
ground?
Oh, you guys are actually going to check out the coinage? I thought you were just leaving. All right. Yeah. So as you check out what's going on here, you see that apparently this crocodile has like some ancient dragon blood or instinct to hoard or something, because it has been dragging the bodies of people unfortunate enough to stumble into these caves over here. And so there's actually a pile of bones and coins and everything, because he just like drags everything back here and like lets it all build up into his little hoard here. And so as you're digging through everything, well, first of all, are you going to take enough time to like sort through everything and get all the coins? Yeah, as you're
That's my investigation roll.
yeah, as you're investigating it, you see that, there's a whole lot of stuff here, and it's going to take you, a while to like sort through everything. So are you guys comfortable with hanging out here for a while you sort through everything?
So like short rest is happening, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Right? I needed a heal anyway.
Okay. So as you guys are taking a short rest and digging through everything, Wabully, you instantly notice that there is roughly 1,000 gold pieces worth of coinage here.
I say, guys, look, 10 gold pieces.
And then also you notice that it's not just the coins and the bones, but like he has gone through the trouble of like grabbing their weapons and armor and everything. Like everything has been brought here, and although a lot of it is very badly rusted and damaged from the crocodile and just not of very good quality to begin with, there are a couple of pieces that jump out at you. There is one massive steel helmet that has a full visor and everything. This is like a knight's helmet. And despite the fact that it has some scratches, it's relatively in good condition and seems as though it would be something that could keep somebody safe, possibly. There is also a massive tower shield. This is no mere shield that provides a +2 bonus. This is a shield that provides a cover bonus when using it. There is also a long spear with a golden tip on it. Gold is a poor metal for using as a weapon, so this is some kind of commemorative, decorative thing. And then finally, because you rolled a natural 20, you find a belt. At first, it seems like nothing more than a rough leather belt with some studded spikes on it. But then you get a sensation like a magical pulse from it when you touch it.
Uh,
Did you say this helmet was like a giant helmet?
so I tell
Yeah.
everyone, I say, hey guys, there's like 1,000 gold worth of coins here. And then I say, hey, by the way, Ty, there's a big old helmet over here and tower shield. Probably be pretty good for you. And then what was the thing after that?
Spear,
The belt.
and then the belt.
The ritual spear.
And I was like, Ty, it's also a spear. So I guess it's like all you. And
I
then
mean, how big is the shield? Can I carry the shield?
The shield is literally like 5 feet tall.
You
I
can
carry it
probably
If not more.
This is like Yorm's great shield at
I
level.
mean, I'm pretty proficient in shield. If I carry it sideways, can I cover all 3 of my little minions?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This helmet, would this consider me to be armored? Or is
No. No,
No?
the helmet it counts as a head slot item, but it's not armor.
and then there was a belt that was magical.
Did you say magic?
Yeah, it's a magical belt over here, but I don't know what it does.
Let me see it, and then
Okay, I throw it at him.
no, the magic belt, not the one from your pants. Aaron, what are you doing, Aaron? I mean, wow, stop! Oh, and I look at his undies. Go. I'm just gonna go back this way.
I don't participate in this conversation.
Right.
And I cast identify on it.
Yeah, and as you cast identify on it,
Realize
this
it's a dick!
this is a belt of shifting. Although it doesn't allow transformation into a full lycanthrope type creature, it allows you to use the shifter ability to grow extra long canine teeth and claws. And what it does is it either gives you a bite and claw attack, or it increases your bite or claw attack by 1 damage dice category.
Gerber, would you like a belt?
You could be like the beast we fought out there earlier. The displacer beast.
I don't know if I want that.
He shifted, didn't he?
Gerber wants it.
Can I give it to Gerber? Is that
Is
possible?
that like a thing?
Well,
Good throw.
Cade has a claw attack, so
Oh.
if Cade wears it, the claw attack goes from 1d4 to 1d6.
Oh.
Nay.
I was gonna say her rapier does.
I
What-
was
what
just my share of the
You-
gold.
You don't want sharper claws? Okay, so then if anybody else wears it, you would get a claw attack that does 1d4 damage.
I got a gun.
And this spear is definitely just gold tipped. It's not like special. Other than that, it's just
Or
a
the
gold
armor.
spear.
Are you casting identify on it?
Well, I mean, I can give it to Biddy to look at, but otherwise, I don't need another spear. We could just
Yeah, it
stack
just
for gold.
appears to be gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you
And this,
probably could cast Identify on all these items just to make
yeah, that I need to know what this helmet does specifically.
All right. I just collectively identify them, or do I?
Yeah, no, you don't have to roll for each one. Yeah, so you identify all of the items, and although the shield and the spear are not magical, the helmet is what I like to call a enhanced item. It's not magical in the sense of like actual magic, but it is superior quality that gives you a benefit that is like a magical item. And so for this helmet, what it does is you cannot be critically hit with a bludgeoning weapon.
No donks on the head for you.
Yep.
Uh, so can Gerber get this belt?
And did it give me any armor?
No.
The helmet?
No.
No. Okay. The shield.
Otherwise, it would count as armor. The shield does.
Okay.
The shield does give you armor, but it's cover, so it's 4, not 2.
Does the shield count as armor?
The shield counts as a shield.
Oh.
Yeah. So. I'll probably have to have you go in and make it so that it works with my unarmored defense. But right now, it still tells me I have 15 armor, even though I added the shield.
Huh. Hold on.
Or
Second.
maybe I just put it in wrong.
Yeah, I'll just take a look.
Oh, there's a big button that says unarmored.
Yeah.
Right on the left. Okay. All right.
Oh, unarmored. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the little check mark that said unarmored. So yeah.
So now your armor class is a 19.
Yes.
All right.
Wearing no armor.
And so now, do you guys continue off to the east, right over here, or do you continue to the north where you were before?
We did take the short rest though, so we can spend our hit die, right?
Yeah. You took your short rest.
Okay.
Also, you never answered me. Does Gerber get this belt?
Nobody else wants it.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm the DM. I don't make that decision.
I'm saying
You
no one else wants it. Can I give it to Gerber to give him extra magic goohoo? Or does that not work with my automaton?
Well, you'd have to put it on him to see if it works, but just for the record, again, I am the DM. I do not make those decisions.
The group didn't want it. He was wanting to know if he did give it.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it.
Can he get those? Can he have
Yeah,
those benefits?
right. You just have to put it on him and see if it works.
Gerber, come here, and then I strap this belt on him.
Yep.
I'm back to full health.
Okay, so you strap the belt on him. Nothing happens at first, but that's because Gerber's not in attack mode.
Oh.
Attack his dead body.
Does
Attack the dog. Or crocodile.
does using the hit dice automatically give you your con mod, or does that not even
Yes.
a thing? Okay.
It-
I just
yeah,
the when I hover over it, it gives me a whole bunch of random stuff
Yeah,
that
no,
I can't figure out.
It gives you everything.
Almost full health.
Don't forget for everyone to add their gold.
Yes.
I did.
So I'll carry the spear, but we can end up selling it because
Oh, and because Gerber is small, don't forget his claw attack would be 1d3
Added or in total?
in total. He'd deal less damage because he's not as big as a medium-sized creature.
Is
I'll
523 a lot of gold?
I'll add it to him though. But so do you guys go north or do you go east?
East.
West.
I mean, we already came back this way. Might as well continue.
All right. So after our heroes take a short rest and divvy up the loot that they found, they continue to the east. What further dangers await as they go deeper into this cave? Will they find more treasure or only more death? Find out next week on Another Day in Paradise. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you anyone who's watching, and as always everyone, good gaming.